Yeah, man, I'm just chilling.
And nothing wrong with that. What's up, Triple? We got some good news to talk about today, man.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
up?
we got to talk about this episode of Raw. Some good stuff, mostly good. It was some stuff that irked me a little bit, and I'll start off with the bad stuff. But before we get to that, Raph was talking about this $1 billion deal that WWE is getting from NBC. You know, the network moving to Peacock, the Peacock app, which is under the NBC umbrella. OG, you heard about this?
No, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, it's on news March 18th. Matter of fact, I'll put the article in the thing. Source WrestleZone. Thank you for WrestleZone.com. Even though some of y'all writers I don't jive with, y'all some jackoffs, but it's a lot of good people over there. Bill Pritchard, as far as I know, I don't have no problem with him. He's a good guy. I like Bill Pritchard. All his articles always
Yeah,
been pretty
so
cool. So yeah.
You
yeah,
heard
so
like
basically,
Hold on. What you say, OG? Hold on, Ref.
always fighting, quit jabbing people.
No, man. I'll be. It's just, man. I got to speak truth to power, man. I just don't like when people do dirty, underhanded stuff, man. What's up, Ref?
They don't know feelings. Tell them that.
Yeah, man. You know I got to speak the truth, bro. I don't know how to talk no other way, man, or whatever. Go ahead, Raph. Continue what you were saying.
That's why I'm here.
no, I was just gonna say that
You definitely to
right
say,
now, right now, the product is so bad that I don't think I think maybe about 15 years from now, it's very, very possible to be a lot worse and nobody's gonna want to buy it.
I think wrestling overall is gonna be bad. WWE, depending on what direction NBC want to take it in, WWE might be fine, but I think wrestling overall in
Yeah.
15 years is gonna be in terrible shape.
Hmm.
Especially if the people that's running all the brands outside of WWE are still running it right now. Wrestling gonna be terrible in 15 years. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be looking like WCW Saturday Night. That's what's gonna look. But with much smaller wrestlers that don't have no characters. That's what it's gonna look like. What you think,
Yeah.
OG?
What I think is what WWE to do is focus on their two main shows and maybe NXT as a third, but get rid of 205 Live, main, all of that stuff. Focus on them two main shows, man.
Yeah.
And you know they got
Honestly,
enough.
they only need one. But
You know what? I'm okay with it being two because when you have more than 100 wrestlers, you got to spread that off across the board. Even with a 3 hour
I'm
show,
saying if they
certain
didn't have that,
storylines you need to give a little time to. So I'm okay with the two
yeah,
shows.
I'm saying if they do all the releases we talked about.
You know that ain't gonna happen, but yeah, that's a good point. That ain't gonna happen, but
But I was pleased with Raw. At least I get
yeah, it's little nitpicky stuff that bothered me. But as far as pacing, overall storylines getting some focus, this was one of the better. This was a good continuity because you already know WWE Raw last week was excellent. It wasn't too much I had to gripe about, but small stuff about Raw last week. Overall, I thought it was an excellent show. But
this.
one thing, a bad habit that WWE has is they always follow up a really good show with a bad one. They have consistency problems and continuity problems. Tonight I can't say that was a problem at all. They actually did a pretty good job with doing that. And go ahead, OG, finish up what you were saying.
Now I think it was pretty good. Even when it started off, I was like, oh look, Drew McIntyre, but them interjecting the Miz and Bill Goldberg kind of started just put a good solid match every now and again instead of just this. But it wasn't too long of a segment, and it actually it did what it had to do. So it worked out. Put it that way.
I
It
just
worked
want
out.
to say this before we bring Raph back in. The Miz is on fire right now. They need to strike while the iron is hot with Miz. Morrison's playing this part well too. I'm not one of the people that think Morrison should be split up and get a title run. And I think he's past that point in his career. And I honestly don't think Morrison got what it takes to carry himself outside of Miz. It is what it is. Some people are main event and some people not. Morrison's just not a main event. It is what it is. Ain't nothing personal. It's a place for a guy like him on the card in a Continental U.S. title picture, something like that. And he getting paid, right?
You can write him off.
You know
Miz
what?
don't.
He could, but I think it's too soon. I like that dynamic. Keep it going for a while. He can long term, obviously. He can kick him to the curve, but I think it's a little too early right now. What would you
I
do with
don't.
him, OG? What you gonna do with Morrison? You get rid of Miz?
I'll write Morrison out.
Take him
Miz
off
can
TV completely? Fire him from the company? What you mean?
fire him completely, but just put it somewhere else. Put him on the other channel. on the other
I'll
show.
put them on SmackDown because the mid card need them over there. They got a
Yeah,
bunch of clowns in the SmackDown mid card.
put them on something and let him
Yeah,
let him be with Sami Zayn or somebody. Shit.
yeah. It's too many clowns on SmackDown. But let me get to the first thing that did bug me. What did bug me was the way they set up this Charlotte Lacey Evans. Even though I know this one the time. Hold on, let me back up for a minute. Miz and Morrison, what they did, Goldberg came out there, that looked good. Goldberg looked like he in a little bit of pain. He limping. I think he'll be able to get through a 3-4 minute match at the Royal Rumble. You know what? I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna make my prediction early. Goldberg need to walk out of the Royal Rumble with that belt. I'm done
Really?
with McIntyre. Yeah, Goldberg. I think I said this when I first heard about it. Goldberg need to leave
Okay, I agree.
the Royal Rumble with that belt because McIntyre. You know what? I will say this though. To be fair to McIntyre, if it was left up to me, this wouldn't be his last title run. I'll revisit this, in the summer months when it gets slow, where the top guys probably want to go on vacation and travel and take their family out of town. Give them another opportunity, like after the Money in the Bank, around that time when they get a little slow. Which, me personally, when you run into business, your business should never be slow. You're gonna have times where you got to scale back and all that, but WWE gets into complete crawl in the summer months. And that should, if anything, you should be trying to get people to watch in the summer. I don't care about we recovering after WrestleMania. No. Okay, well, go if you're gonna do that, let your wrestlers go on a 3-month vacation. What's the point of producing a show that you just going through the motions on? If you gonna go through the motions, get them a break for 3 months. Let them leave after WrestleMania. They come back in like July, right before SummerSlam. Oh, gee, you see this dude here? You see Jason?
What's up?
You see what he got on his face? That's the Fiend Lantern. The
Oh,
It's the Pied Piper.
the Fiend Lantern back in the. Hey, that's the Fiend Lantern. That ain't the Green Lantern. Fiend Lantern back on here, man. Hitting us with your great. I meant to ask you, did you watch Raw? But you don't got cable, right?
I ain't got cable. I'll see it tomorrow on Snapchat.
Ain't nobody put it on Periscope.
I don't know, Jason.
Oh
Jason
man,
might-
we got Ray Maswolio that just hopped on with it. Where you get that mask? Marissa got Marissa, you might have to refresh your page. Then hey, OG, Marissa about to love you. Marissa, like, she's a mask person. She loved masks. When she was a kid, she sent me a picture and I put it in a group chat at one point. When she was little, she had a luchador mask on, jumping on the couch. So she a big man. So Marissa gonna love when she see that mask. When you get that mask?
That's good.
I'm a man. She's too young.
What you said? What about her being too young, OG?
I said I'm a married man and she's too young.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. What'd you say, Ryan?
Nah, I said that sounds like she was a Lucha Libre friend. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But what I was
Yeah.
saying to Jason, him coming on with this mask acting silly, man. I don't know. He might be higher than I was when I was on the podcast.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Jason gonna bring some ratings in.
Well, let me take it off there because I ain't high. Let me take it off.
Yeah, you high. No, you high. That's why we call you the Fiend Lantern. You ain't the Green. You the Fiend Lantern. You from the west side of Chicago where the Fiends at.
You on that sticky icky.
If y'all wonder if anybody wonder what Brian is, his father's birthday was today, so Brian celebrated with his father. That's what Brian is.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I told him that, but he said he might get on. Him and his father went out to dinner, so he probably get on before we done for the day. But who playing our podcast on 2 devices? I can hear myself backdrop. I appreciate if y'all turn it out because I hate the way my voice sounds. It sounds like y'all got 2 devices running with our show. That's why I have some feedback.
No, but I'm
Yeah, okay. So who was that that said something before I made that? Jason, that was you that was saying something?
No, I ain't say that.
Yeah. So Jason, WWE. Oh, we talked about this earlier. They going to the Peacock. They leaving the network on March 18th.
really.
They go on 100% Peacock. Yeah. And me and Raph was talking about this before we get back on Raw. About me personally, I can't speak for Raph, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. This to me is good because right now 2 things. The WWE Network, the current people that they left because in 2019 July, I almost remember like it was yesterday because I hated what the change they made to the network because now you can't skip through scenes. Like they had it set up where you can go to the beginning of the match and end the match. So the way I record stuff, some matches I'm not about to sit there and have people watching a 30-minute match where they just doing headlocks. So it's advantageous for me to keep them points on there them watermark points where you can get to the end of the map. They took that off when they updated it and went to this new distributor, which is a Canadian company. It's terrible, and they changed it. Then they recategorized everything. Well, it was hard to find stuff. I couldn't find Sunday Night Heat. I couldn't find Saturday Night. I had to go to the search engine. That before that they had it in categories. You know, WWE this and that. You can find it easy. Then they changed it. Not only did they take the watermarks out, they changed it where everything was all over the place. So they had me thinking they took it off the network. And I Googled, thank God, Google's your friend. I went on Google and people's like, nah, they just rearranged everything. So two bad things they did. And then the thing, whoever this new company is, they don't have no towels because this thing is always buffering all the time. They went to Jason, they got they towels up in Tobacco Spit, Tennessee, and Moose Knuckle, Arkansas, and
Yeah.
Meth Pipe, Maine. They don't got no pipes
And
nowhere.
they got one. They got one in the Forest of Dean.
Yeah, they do. That's the one you run. You be sleep when you supposed to be holding that antenna up to the sky. But
I can't do it all day. Can't do it all day. Can't do that all day.
you go hear some stand up, they gonna be like, "Did I tell you to go to sleep?" but yeah. Anyway,
Did y'all ever talk about the baby limo again?
no, that's an OG state, but that only come up with OG on here. That's what Vince gonna be riding in and keep losing. Triple H gonna have Vince in that baby limo if he don't keep messing his company up. Vince gonna be in the baby limo.
Vince probably got accounts that he ain't never touched. That's out in the country.
Probably. Vince ain't probably went to a grocery store in God knows how long. Vince don't even know what a grocery store is.
No.
In the limos, I saw a Hummer limo today that was longer than 18-wheeler.
Whoever's still in a Hummer in 2021, anything need they behind whooped. I can tell you that right now.
It was longer than an 18-wheeler, man. I was like, God, on limo.
Yeah, but Vince, Vince probably don't even know what Whole Foods is. What's a Whole Foods? Is that a potato you don't cut in half? Like, you don't even know what the fuck Whole Foods is. But let's try to get so back on time. But getting back to this Universal Peacock WWE Peacock deal partnership, I like the idea because it's a completely fresh set of eyes on the WWE product, which they've needed for a long time. Maybe these executives at NBC, if they're not a bunch of liberal SJWs, they could tell WWE what's wrong with their show. So that's a good thing. And hopefully the NBC money and the budget can get them a better. What's this? The Fighting of the Man. We're gonna have the Fiend versus what I say OG name was Ray Maswolio. I'm gonna book that match. But we gonna call the OG gonna come in. He gonna have a job spot. They gonna be out there in Texas. They gonna need an enhancement talent to get over Braun Strowman. They gonna be like Black Thunder. He gonna come out. He gonna be swole. He gonna have a little bitty leotard or something on with that tight ass mask. Black Thunder.
Hey,
what's that?
No.
We about to get into our truth, and he was the highlight tonight. That's going to be one of the first things we talk about. But yeah, that's the thing for me. I think that it's going to be a fresh set of eyes. Y'all agree or disagree with that? Jason,
I agree.
I don't like Peacock.
What you don't like about Peacock? I've only used it about 4 times, but yeah.
NBC proud as a peacock.
Yep.
Peacock seems like it's a cuck station.
I mean, they logo is the rainbow, so that'll make sense.
Well, they are peacock.
Right.
At all.
You mean NBC across the board or just that particular app? What you talking about, Jason?
Just Peacock. Like
okay.
NBC, I don't know. NBC probably turned it into that, but it seemed like they set up Peacock for that.
Do Modern Family come on NBC? Because I like that show. Hey, 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 I love that song. Is that an NBC show? What Modern Family come on?
I don't know.
Rav, you know what Modern Family come on? What network?
Oh, USA.
Well, I guess NBC then. That's USA is a subsidiary of NBC. They all under the same umbrella. But yeah.
I mean, NBC owns most of the TV networks. I mean,
put it this way: like it or love it, that's just the way of the world now.
What you say, OG?
I said, like it or love it, that's just the way of the world now. Even even Fox be having gay folks on there and stuff.
I don't mind them being there, but they shouldn't be controlling everything. It's not that I don't want them to be a part or participate, or
I totally understand. But that seems the way it is right now because money talks, BS walks.
That's true. That's a good point. You know what I mean? Jason got that whack ass internet, so he dropping in and out. He on that Motorola 2.1 with the 224 a kilobyte modem. I don't know what he got going on with that whack phone. What you say, OG?
You know, hustle man.
Exactly, Jason. I'm gonna need you to send that back to Hustle Man, that phone you got, and get on that landline and get on.
Hey man, this was a deal I couldn't pass up. Hustle had 5 of these. It could deal I couldn't pass up.
You probably pay. You got a pager. That phone came with a pager, didn't it?
Yeah, he got that 0.5 G.
Right. He got the 0.5G. Yeah. I don't know what kind of phone you got. You need to get that back to. Hey, you got a landline at the Royal Forest of Dean. I'm gonna need you to use that phone. That probably work better than this one you got here.
Hey, he got a Slandroid.
A Slandroid. Hey, OG. Speaking of which, you gotta go back and listen to them last 2 episodes. Me, Jason, Brian, and JoJo was on. Man, we was clowning on them. You gotta go back, check them joints out. I'm telling you, when you need something to do at work this week, go check out them last 2. Man, we was on here acting crazy. We had Vince McMahon on here twerking and everything. It was all type of. Booker T and Rikishi was boo-booing on it. It was just crazy. We had Paul Mooney and Chris Tucker and Bernie Mac. We was playing F Mary Kill. We had that little bit of everything going on here, G. You gotta check them episodes out. Specifically the one that came on yesterday. What we did yesterday, that man, we was on here crying. Me and James, we just on here crying. But let's get to Raw finally. I was gonna start. Well, I can start off with the Lacey Evans thing. So Lacey, this is the problem I had. I love the idea of the Ric Flair, and I need to post this before the end of the night. Ric Flair needs to come out. This is a match that needs to be at WrestleMania. Cardi B versus Lacey Evans, or at least Charlotte versus Lacey Evans. What's going on?
Hold on. Is Cardi B actually wrestling?
No, she's not wrestling. Hold on. Hold on. Why I hit myself on here? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me refresh. Hopefully, don't kick y'all out.
Hold on. He got 2 of them running.
No, he got a bad phone.
Everybody
too.
back.
Talk about my phone.
I'm not even on no
Look
phone.
How bad his phone.
I'm not on my phone.
Yeah,
on
you got a bad computer there. He got a bad computer.
Hey. You don't want to be in timeout, do you?
You got a Wi-Fi.
Hey.
What'd you say?
Yes.
You got a Wi-Fi.
Yes. Why?
But yeah, I couldn't hear that background of my voice. That would have drove me crazy. But I guess it's gone now. So what would the match? So basically, Jason, Lacey Evans and Cardi B got into it over some tweets a couple weeks ago, where Lacey Evans actually worked Cardi B. She had her mad for real, but Lacey was in character. Basically, Cardi was on the WWE. I think it was Raw. She was in the comment section talking about stuff she liked about the show. And Lacey was like, "What you doing in here, you nasty?" Then Cardi came back, was like, "You got me effed up. Ain't no white girl ever gonna make me scared," or something like that. And then somebody told her later that Lacey was playing with her because she was dead serious or whatever. She pulled a race card and everything. So ever since then, I've been saying they need to make that a match at WrestleMania. Can you imagine Lacey Evans versus Cardi B? How much publicity and money that match draw? And then me and JoJo, yesterday we was on the show talking about how Ric Flair already made a song with Offset. So Ric Flair can come out with Lacey, and then Cardi B would come out with Offset. Now you already got, you know what I'm saying? He made the Ric Flair drip song for him already, so that story writes this stuff already. But more than likely, it's gonna be Charlotte versus Lacey in some type of match. You can at least make it like a tag team, or something like that, where somebody got to wrestle for Ric Flair because he's too old. Like they got to put somebody, maybe Offset can be with his girl, and then Lacey can bring somebody in to work with. Who's a heel right now on Raw? Who's a heel on?
Charlotte. It's just accompany to the ring. That's all you need.
Or you could something like that. But that
you know what?
If she can pull Lacey, something like that.
Right. That's fair enough. Go ahead, Jason.
If I was a celebrity and I knew that they was gonna book me for a WrestleMania, not to perform, but just to be there and maybe start a fight, I would practice all the months until WrestleMania because I'm like, I want to be in the ring. I would practice. I signed a
That's
waiver.
usually what the idea is. That's usually the idea that they actually like Snoop Dogg. They taught him how to bump. They taught who else got in there? Jay Leno learned how to bump. It is certain people. It's a matter of the priority of the celebrity. So Snooki did a good job. A lot of people didn't want her there, but if you go back and look at that match, Snooki looked like she'd been in the ring for a while. You could tell Trish had taught her some stuff. She was hitting that move Tajiri used to do, springboard elbow. You could tell she went in the ring in practice. It's just a matter versus like Seth Green, even though he's a big wrestling fan, and Jeremy Piven, they was just out there looking like shit on rocks. Like they was looking stupid. You know what I mean? So yeah, you could tell they didn't take it serious when they got in the ring. So it's just Jeremy Piven took the show so serious. They had him trying to build up what was it? SummerSlam 08. And he said, we gonna kick your butt at the Summerfest or something. And I was like, yeah, they didn't talk to homie in the production meeting at all. He called it Summerfest.
Yeah.
that don't even sound like no good event to be fighting at. Summerfest? At the fall Fall Fest where they have pies and everything. What are you doing?
Now, Jason, why you trying to act like you ain't from the West Side? And secondly, you black. Black people find anything to fight at. They'll fight at the grocery store. Let alone,
so you know, they don't want black people fight.
Yeah, right, that whole food.
They fight that whole food.
All you get is Ole. I just wanted to get the quinoa. She reached for the quinoa. Two people bump into her and start a fight.
She wouldn't even say quinoa. Probably pronounce it.
Now let's get into what I didn't like about this segment. So basically, Charlotte and I'm sorry, not Charlotte, Lacey Evans, they look so much alike. Lacey Evans and Flair was in the back, and Flair was doing the old deal where he was kind of teaching her how to do moves and all that, but obviously they was insinuating that it was sexual. He was behind her and all that, so they had all the sexual innuendos and all that. Couple seconds later, Charlotte come in, staring at Lacey, and Lacey, you know, she holding her ground, staring at Charlotte. Out of nowhere, they zoom in on Charlotte. Charlotte acting was great, everything looked good. She was like, Lacey, get out. And then Lacey did this thing where she kind of, you know, like a kid when you trying to get them when you about to whoop them and they go against the wall and slide against the wall. She did that thing and she was pulling Ric Flair along with her like I'm scared of Charlotte. That's what the problem with me was. How you building Lacey up as this top heel and Charlotte just made her leave out of nowhere. It wasn't no pushback. It wasn't no I'm the lady and none of that. She just made her leave. So WWE writing sometimes, they get in their own way by writing stuff dumb. Now, what benefit? And then on top of that, they made Charlotte's the babyface in the situation. She talked to Ric Flair about how I'm embarrassed after Lacey finally left. She said, I'm embarrassed by you. You used to be the legend. Now you just a shrivel up old man. Wouldn't a heel talk to somebody like that? Or was that somebody talk to me right now and tell me how that makes any sense?
Well, I actually think they did a pretty good job with that. I don't think
the execution was good. It's just the writing didn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think it made Lacey look any inferior because it was like this. It was this serious moment with Charlotte. So it was like, wait a minute, just let me back up before you saw that she came back and hit her with that woman's right.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's fine, but wouldn't it make more sense if they would have did everything they did, but let Lacey stay in the room? Her and Ric Flair had the same exchange back and forth, and then when Charlotte went to turn around. Lacey ain't saying that the whole time. She just looking at her like, look at this skank type face. And Charlotte went to turn around and Lacey punching her back of the head and she fall in the doorway. Wouldn't that way would have made more sense? And Charlotte would have still looked like a baby face no matter what. You see what I'm saying? Because Lacey attacked her from behind.
She still looked like a baby face.
I don't know, man. That verbiage was, what say you, Jason? What you think?
I ain't see it.
But based off what we just explained to you.
He just got to go back and look at the feed.
Because keep in mind, Charlotte's a babyface. She's one half of the tag champions with Asuka. They the women's tag team champions right now. But she's been looking anything like a babyface the last 2 weeks. But she originally showed Flair to get out the ring. I'm ashamed of you and all that. And that's how he ended up with Lacey Evans 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you know, she ain't never going to be a real serious babyface anyway.
Charlotte?
Yeah. She'll naturally.
I mean, she can be if you got some heels ready for the work. If she worked with Nia, she'd be a babyface. She working with Nia, Tamina, Shayna Baszler, any of them type of people should be a babyface.
But still got heelish tendencies like AJ Styles.
Don't even get me started on that man. I'm gonna get to him in a minute, but
I got that too, cause that
Yeah,
kind of
Jason. Based off what we just explained
Yeah.
to you, would you say Charlotte sound like a heel, or because I know you a big writing person, you get upset with anything, be it movies, TV shows, anything. You don't like when writing is inconsistent, and this is one of the
Yeah.
big issues you have with Tyler Perry or Tyler Perry fans, where you talk about his writing is
Yeah.
poor. So based off what I just said, what does that sound like to you? That Charlotte situation.
That sounds like that's a heel. Like I don't know if they trying to go the Stone Cold route where she does mean things but she's still good.
I don't even know, dude.
How,
I don't even know.
how they, if they not trying to do it like that, then that sounds heelish to me.
But overall, it was a great segment. These are the type of segments I like to see on Raw. And bro, do you know how much madder I would have been on here tonight, OG, if Lacey didn't come back in and punch on her head like that? I would have been mad.
that didn't happen.
You said you what?
I said I would have been mad if that didn't happen. They played it right, actually.
You know who I think wrote that segment, and one of the writers added that Lacey part at the last minute? Because I honestly don't think. I know how WWE think. I don't think that Lacey part was originally a part of the segment, and somebody told this person at the last minute that it was stupid. I think Stephanie McMahon wrote that segment, because if you know how Stephanie McMahon thinks, Stephanie don't like none of the women characters to ever look weak, even if it's a situation where they should be. Look how dominant Becky Lynch was during that run before she became pregnant at WrestleMania. Or we didn't. Nobody knew she was pregnant. Out of the blue, she just pregnant and get a belt to Asuka in the briefcase. So come find out, I didn't know this prior. Stephanie was writing for Becky Lynch at the time. And why do you think her character was an overbearing, dominant, masculine female character? That's basically Stephanie McMahon if she was a wrestler. She will book herself like that. So she lived her life vicariously through the Becky Lynch character. Just like I didn't know till much later that the Stone Cold Steve Austin character was based off Vince McMahon's childhood growing up. Growing up in a trailer park in North Carolina. He wanted to fight the man because Vince grew up poor in a trailer park in North Carolina, in eastern North Carolina. And his stepfather used to be drunk and abuse him. He didn't meet his dad, Vince McMahon Sr., because he was a promoter, just like his dad. His grandfather was a boxing promoter. Vince didn't meet his dad, Vincent J. McMahon, until he was 12 years old. So he grew up with different stepfathers that abused Vince. And I think that's why Vince have a lot of the weird mentalities that he have, because he grew up either around that or he got this type of mentality where he don't want to fold to nobody, which is why he is as stubborn as the way he is, because he dealt with crap growing up like that. So the Stone Cold Steve Austin character was based off Vince's childhood. And fast forward to Becky Lynch, that's Stephanie. So I could tell based off those two things that I found out through publications and articles and stuff later on that Stephanie McMahon wrote that segment like that. And one of them writers, it was probably Bruce Pritchard, told Stephanie, this segment don't make sense if Lacey Evans don't punch in the head before the end. I guarantee you that was put in there at the last minute, which is why the segment looked inconsistent like that, because they put that Lacey Evans thing in at the last minute. That was not originally up in there. I'm almost sure that's how that was written, because I know how people like. I know
What
people
say
that
you?
right.
What say you? Rest of the panel.
Huh? Go ahead.
I was saying, what say you? The rest of the panel.
Right. Well, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Say that again. You cutting out, OG.
Oh, I was saying I couldn't hear that. I was hearing somebody's TV.
I think that was Raph.
No, that wasn't me.
That's Jason then. Or you might have
How is it me? My TV been silent for the longest. My TV ain't on nothing.
If you hearing a beeping, no, that's probably my TV. My door closed, so I don't know how I can hear it, but the door is closed from here to the hallway. So that this mic must be real.
You know who I think it was?
Who?
JoJo.
Probably.
No, it was Marissa.
Hey.
Turn her thing down.
Hey.
I don't know
Speaking of JoJo, OG, soon as you said that, he came right into the comments. So you spoke him right up. Literally like a millisecond after you said that, he just said my bad in the comment section. Oh, that's you, Joe. Wait a minute.
No, JoJo he in the video. Yeah.
Oh, damn. I had to scroll up, ain't it?
Yeah, that's my bad. I was watching Silence of the Lambs.
But where you at, in a jail or something? What type of light she got on you?
Oh,
that clear smoke light on you. What the hell you got on?
Oh, no, that's the TV. That's the TV.
I thought you was over there. You an Avatar or something.
Oh, nah. My bad.
Marissa said, Jason, shut up. She not even on here.
Oh.
Yeah, but you watch Raw tonight, JoJo?
Yeah.
What'd you think overall?
It was all right. It was good from the beginning. Then it kind of swerved off lane a little bit. It was getting back on lane, and it swerved off. Like, yeah,
Yeah. Now let's get to something absolutely hilarious that happened tonight. Everything R Truth did started with his interaction with Matt Riddle. He said, "I heard the Hurt Business got a surprise for me tonight." He said, "I heard they was playing in the ring. I heard they got 24 carats of gold waiting on me." He said they got no. He said 24 gold carats. Then he said that he said they had 24 gold carats waiting on him in the
yeah,
ring, and him and Matt Riddle was going back and forth. And dude, I'm gonna just say this. And I'm gonna let y'all talk. They had so much breaking the fourth wall and everything R Truth did tonight, but you won't get it unless you've been watching wrestling for a long time. So I'm gonna break down the
yeah.
whole thing, and I want to ask y'all what y'all thought about this. Starting with OG,
Hold up.
I know he watched it. So R Truth and Matt Riddle was both saying he's like Matt Riddle's like, yeah, bro, it sounds cool. They're gonna have this segment for you and all that blah 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 because they know you're the GOAT and you're gonna climb up. So the joke with that is both R Truth and they kept making Zodiac references. And if a person that's into Zodiac like me, I appreciate stuff like this because most people think Zodiac stuff is nonsense. So I like that other people appreciate it. But so they were both talking to each other,
Look,
and
Marissa.
Riddle was like, "Yeah, man, they planned it for you because you're a goat. You're a Capricorn like me, bro." So they both said that they made the little goat noise or whatever. Then later on in the segment, our Truth was talking to. He was half talking about, "I'm hurt. I'm half from the Hurt Business." He was like leaning over the rail, and I forgot who came up and talked to him. But Adam Pierce. I think it was Adam Pierce, the on air authority figure for Raw. Adam Pierce came out there, and then he was like, uh, he was talking like, man, I hear the Money in the Bank coming up, and I'm looking to reach for the brass ring. And right before Adam Pierce got to cut him off and say the Money in the Bank wasn't coming up, AJ Styles and the big dude came over, the big black dude came over there, and then they started talking. And R2 was like, what did he say, OG? What did he say to AJ Styles? He said, something about oh yeah, you in that too or something. Then he was like, he looked at the tall dude. He was like, oh yeah, oh no, that's what he said. AJ was like, I'm a benevolent, how you say benevolent person, and he was
Yeah,
like, oh, he said, oh, you benevolent? I'm a Capricorn. He said that. Then AJ Styles looking at him like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Our Truth looked up at the tall dude, and he was like, oh, you a Taurus, ain't you? You a Taurus?
yeah,
And he's looking, and the two things I got from that, he was trying to say tall as a joke, like you a Taurus, like the joke that he said. But then he was like, "Oh, I was hanging out with Road Dog, and then a Taurus broke down on us, and we had to walk." Or something like. And the joke with that is Road Dog in real life, he's actually a Taurus for real. So that was a joke. And then the car Taurus was. It was just so much inside stuff that you had to know to understand what he said. But it was fucking hilarious. I was literally eating my food and I was dying. I was dying like I was just dying. What, Marissa, why are you laughing at OG? She said I can't stop
No,
laughing.
she laughing at she laughing at the Sheldon segment.
Oh, I ain't know Sheldon had a mask on. When that happened?
you
We
got a
have,
Rey Mysterio mask. Oh
oh
snap!
yeah, hey, we got Raven Strongio in the house, and then the Fiend, Fiend Lantern. They're gonna have a match against
My friend.
oh, whatever. But yeah, OG man, that was the absolute most hilarious like segment I ever seen in my life. Like Rad, if you don't watch nothing else from Raw tonight, dude, you gotta go back and watch that. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah,
I was eating. I was about to die eating, bro. He's like, "You a Taurus, huh? You a Taurus?" He was just looking up at him. It was just all his mannerisms was just. Jason, wait till you see that segment, bro.
yeah,
It,
they
it,
on point.
he said something else. Okay, Marissa. He said something else, and I can't remember what it was. He said something about I forgot what it was. So to end the video off, but it was fucking hilarious. But this led to a segment with the Hurt Business in the ring. Of course, they said they appreciate MVP being a leader, so they got him a gift. It was a box. You know, MVP we went MVP chain or anything. But this one said the THB for the Hurt Business. So he put it around the neck, and he was Bobby Lashley was like, everybody dripping and grown MVP. So you got, they all looking slick and dapper and shit with the suits. They looking clean as hell. And then he put the chain on his neck, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you looking down." It was just a cool segment. The one problem I had, and this is the last thing I'm saying, I'm gonna let y'all say. The one problem I had with this segment, or with what they do with the Hurt Business in general, why does everything the Hurt Business do got to be goofy all the time? It always get interrupted by bullshit. Now I get if it was Matt Riddle, which he did eventually come out there and try to, he attacked him from behind. But why is the 24/7 dudes running out there doing a serious segment when they trying to get over, the VIP lounge? Why it always got to be clown stuff when they the one thing on the show that I asked WWE, please make this serious. You already got Retribution as a clown joke thing that they trying to make serious. Let the Hurt Business be one of the few things that we allow to be serious on the damn show. The whole last hour of Raw should be Hurt Business stuff. If you're not gonna have WWE Underground, can we at least have the Hurt Business dominate the last hour? I don't think that's too much to ask.
Yeah.
OG, do you want to say something?
Yeah. Listen to that.
What you say? Wait, catch. Now you just said.
He said truth. That was, and I didn't have a problem.
It's just like some of the clown stuff got to stop, man. It's just like that you shouldn't be having 24/7 dudes running out there interrupting the VIP lounge. It's just you got enough clown stuff on Raw already. Like, can we get 10 minutes of no clown stuff? Because I'm okay with comedy when it's done right. Clearly, I was just laughing my ass off with the R-Truth thing. It's not that I don't want comedy. It's just everything shouldn't be a joke. You already got this goofy ass Bailey shit on SmackDown. Ding dong! Like all this dumbass garbage. Like, I don't want. Can we have something that? Matter of fact, speaking of somebody that need to have their own show, R-Truth is the one that need a show. How is R-Truth don't have some type of talk show on TV almost every week? How is that even happening? It was another person I was thinking that they can give a show. Billy Kay is another person. I would rather that ding dong segment should be Billy Kay show. That not only is she extremely gorgeous, and anybody would want to look at her every single week, but she's got talent. She's the female R-Truth. How is not Otis not doing something? Yeah, suck it. What'd you say, OG? Yep. Hold on, your voice went out. You gotta say everything you just said over. I'm starting to think you got that Jason internet over there.
JoJo.
Turn that TV down just a tad bit, JoJo. Just a tad.
My bad. All right.
Yeah. What'd you say, OG? It looked like you was objecting to something I said about Becky Lynch. I thought that Becky Lynch barely. Yeah, we can't even hear OG. Jason, what say you about the Hurt Business? Have you seen anything they've done in the last couple of weeks?
I ain't got cable.
No, I'm talking about on Snapchat the next day. I know you were saying it a couple of Tuesdays in a row.
And so, you know what? They're not even in the top 10. They're not even top 10 when they show the what happened.
Oh, so the format, the top 10 format, that's how it is?
They say the top 10 things that happen on Raw or SmackDown, and I didn't see them.
How is the Hurt Business not in the top 10 on anything? And they supposed to be your most serious faction.
Because they stole that wasn't an original WWE idea. It was our idea. They stole it from us to just throw it in our face, and they messing it up to try to make it look like it don't work.
Why bother putting it on TV then?
I don't know.
Rav, what say you, man? What you?
It's just like
lately with the Hurt Business.
What should they do with the Hurt Business?
I said, what do you think about what they've been doing with them so far?
I don't like it. I just think they've just been too soft, and I mean, they're just not what they're called. I mean, they're more like the soft business. Soft.
Speak a little louder to your device, Rav.
You said what?
Speak a little louder into your device.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Somebody's loud in the background, but
That's my little nephew. Hold on. Let me move. I'm gonna move.
yeah, but I just said the Hurt Business just been too soft. They're not what they're hyped up to be.
I find it real strange. I don't know if OG back because I'm looking at a leather couch, but I find something real strange. And y'all don't even have to watch Raw to be able to comment on this next statement I'm about to make. How in the world is the U.S. title bout at the Royal Rumble Bobby Lashley versus Matt Riddle? Shouldn't that be the WWE title picture? You got two of the baddest dudes on your roster, and they going for the U.S. title. If anything, Drew Sleeping Tire should be the United States champion right now, or that clown Sheamus. So
Sleeping tired.
so Sheamus is a top baby face on Monday Night Raw in 2020. Why?
How is Sheamus a baby face?
Why is Sheamus one of the best heels in WWE as far as the modern wrestler? And he's
Yep.
dry. He's got the personality of a blank sheet of paper, which automatically you should make him a heel. He's boring as hell.
The same reason is why do they have Sasha Banks on anything? You know, you can ask all the questions. They're
my
important.
God.
It's very important. Yeah, very.
Thank God.
Those are very important questions.
Thank
You have
God.
to ask these questions. They're very important.
Thank God Raph is in between both of y'all on the video because y'all will probably be fighting.
Yeah.
Raph, he about to join Jason and the Great Forest of Dane in a minute. He over there. Both of y'all just be on the video. Y'all be like this. Y'all be in that chilling all the time. Y'all need a blanket? Y'all comfortable enough? I'm gonna start bringing y'all a pina colada to the show. Y'all just be in this.
Maybe I
We
need to get
gotta
me a computer chair like you and roll around. I don't know. I don't have a setting like that.
What roll around? What you talking about?
Like you got yours set up in front of the computer and everything. You got
Oh,
the
yeah.
camera set, everything. Like
Yeah.
in a certain area, I don't have it like that.
Okay, I'm gonna come hook you up over there. The OG say leave Sasha out of there. Y'all want to say something about you?
Oh.
We ain't on. We might well talk about SmackDown because we rarely over here on Friday, so we can't talk about. We'll leave a little end of the show about SmackDown. Not right now. Before we end, we'll talk about SmackDown or whatever because we never get to talk about SmackDown.
Yes.
SmackDown and Billy, both of them on SmackDown or whatever.
Because there's only one problem. It's only one problem with SmackDown.
What's that?
Them.
Sasha. Yeah, basically, I agree with you on that, but I want to hear you and OG debate that out before we get off the show or whatever. I'm trying to think of anything else out on Raw tonight. Okay, let me talk about this Mandy Rose Dana Brooke thing, and I'm trying not to get upset because y'all know how I feel about Dana Brooke already. Mandy Rose. So you completely slow down Mandy Rose and Otis's momentum by splitting them up after the draft. You sent Otis to SmackDown. Well, he was originally on Raw, then they sent him back to SmackDown. When he like El Mas Tucker or something like that a while back. But you send him over from Raw. You split him and Mandy Rose off SmackDown together. He on SmackDown, Mandy on Raw. Sony was gone, taken away from that stupid court stuff. Unfortunately, she had to deal with. He's back on TV now. You didn't finish that business off with them. So you put Mandy in a tag team with Dana, which to me is fine. I like Dana Brooke. It's cool. Now, if it was somebody that was terrible, if they would have put her in or as Charles Barkley would say, terrible. If they would have put her in a terrible tag team with somebody like, I'm trying to think. If it was like one of the 4 horsewomen, I would have been pissed. Or if they would have put Mandy with one of them or something like that. But it's with Dana. Dana's entertaining. She's talented. I like Dana. She's an okay looking girl. And they both got fitness backgrounds, so that make a little bit of sense. Okay, so fast forward to now. They a tag team. They came out the first week together as a tag team, dressed the same, and now you feed them to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler every week. What's the purpose of having number one contenders in tag team division when they get choked out by Shayna Baszler every single week? Please, somebody explain to me so I won't get upset. What is the
They're
point?
trying to make Shayna Baszler the bully.
Fine, but you can literally put anybody in that spot. You can get one of the girls. They can have her choke out Kayla Braxton or something like that, or put one of these who are lower card. Have her choke out Billy Kay. Have her choke out who on Raw right now. Raw so fucking terrible. I can't even think who in their women's division right now. Who a low card girl? Have her. No, they did enough with Lana already. I don't even know anybody. Call somebody up from NXT. Get a local talent to come in. Why sacrifice Mandy Rose when she just came off the hottest storyline last year? What's the point of this?
You got an argument there.
Or at least choke out Dana on the team. Mandy Rose is a star on the team. Why would you choke out Mandy Rose? And it's okay if it's done for the storyline or something. I get it. 1 week, okay, Mandy, Nia get involved. She get heat on the mat. She get caught in the sleeper. She don't got no choice but to tap out. But why make Mandy Rose look weak? What's the point of that? This is why I'm happy that the McMahon's finally about to get his company to Peacock. Because maybe somebody with that company got some goddamn sense. Because the McMahons don't no more.
They still gonna be running it.
Yeah, but I hope like NBC be like, you know what, bro? Since we bought this from y'all, let us put our board of directors. Y'all can still collect y'all stock value every 3 months or whatever the fuck they getting out of it. But let somebody else run that company with the writing. Get Triple HGHS up out of that company. Him and Stephanie Mr. McMahon. Get them the fuck up out of there, bro. Because I'm sick of both of them running this show.
Probably some kind of stipulation in that contract where they gotta have some kind of control, man.
You already know, bro. To show you, and this was solidified because Brian always tell me I'm too tough on Triple H. I'm gonna give you right now, even though it's a litany of reasons why I can't stand this dude. I'm gonna give you right now the number one, just a frivolous reason why Triple H irritates me. I was listening to an interview with Paul London, and he was talking about multiple reasons why he left WWE, and he talked about the insecurities of Triple H. So SmackDown versus Raw 2008 was in development; it was getting ready to come out. So Vince McMahon, I know Raph to bring Raph back in this conversation, but this question is directed towards everybody. Raph, oh man, Jason phone dropped again. We gonna back. Hey, everybody, let's put our money together and get Jason the phone. Hook him up with some of that service shit you got, man. Because this boy right here, man, he dropping out like Kanye West did out of college. But, Raph, let me ask you this: do you remember that segment on Raw when Vince was supposed to be blown up in that limo, and then Brian Kendrick was the only person out of that group that was smiling? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay, everybody else remember that, right? When Vince was walking down that hallway, he's gonna blow up in the limo. For some odd reason. Brian Kendrick Paul London was the only one smiling. So to punish Paul London, Vince took Brian Kendrick and Paul London out of SmackDown versus Raw. You know you automatically get $60,000 at the minimum to be in that game. So he replaced them with Crime Time because you know it's a roster. The game only got so much RAM and stuff. They only put so many wrestlers on there. So it was between Brian Kendrick and Paul London and Crime Time. And this to show you how they think about black people. Black people even after slavery get consolation prizes. So the Crime Time wasn't gonna be considered for the game unless somebody else got took out. Crime Time is one of the most popular tag teams back then. They never got the tag team titles for whatever stupid reason. Even though whenever they came out, that crowd went insane. They didn't even have to be in New York. No matter where they was, Crime Time was popular. So that's a whole other story for another time. So go ahead, Ref.
I was just gonna say if Vince was smart. You said Paul London was laughing.
Yeah, maybe he was smiling.
When they did that stupid storyline, they could have just said, "Well, creative team could have been like, well, since Paul London was laughing, it only makes sense to start a storyline and make it seem like Paul London was the person who did it."
Sure, that's better than what they end up doing. What JoJo? JoJo dropped out too. Damn. Be right. What's up, man? The man of the hour.
Hold on.
What's going on?
Right back.
I don't appreciate this, Marissa. I don't appreciate this.
Oh yeah, Jason do need an iPhone. We gonna all come together for.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah, you do.
I think this is the most people we
iPhone
ever had on
10.
here.
iPhone 10.
Man, hold on real quick, y'all. I think we got the full squad on here. I got to get everybody a round of applause. Everybody on here, man.
Everybody but
This I like.
Round of applause for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Round of applause. Marissa, this is the perfect episode to call in. Everybody's on here. Perfect episode.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna get it like this no more.
Man, we got the whole clip.
Yeah, we
I just
is.
want to say
I
thank
say
you,
we
God.
need to do
Everybody's
it.
on here, man. B-Rise in the house. He made it after his father's birthday. Happy birthday to your father, by the way. But from everybody, we all said that. And by the way, we got 2 new characters on the show.
Oh, wait. OG, hold up.
Jason, get your mask. Oh, he already got it. Okay. Does everybody got a mask? Where has all these masks?
For real?
Where has all these masks been all this time? Everybody got a mask all of a sudden.
Pipe up.
That's crazy.
What you see this mask? Okay, so y'all had masks and we just not finding out about it. Okay. So Brian, we got to come up with a moniker for you. OG is Ray Maswolio. Jason is the Fiend Lantern, and now we got to come up with something for you.
Pipe up.
I don't know. I got to think about that one for a minute. Marissa,
Stereo.
Taz Stereo, maybe. We'll think about that. But you do have a lot of tasks on my show usually, so that makes sense. But what was I talking about before we got sidetracked on that?
I bought this straight in from Cancun, Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, they had a Sin Cara, they had a Psychosis, they had a Mil Mascaras.
yeah.
I heard the Bill Masker is one when you put it on, say no yobs. That's what it's saying when you put it on.
Yeah, but yeah.
And mind
Hey,
All
OG,
right, pipe up.
you know the story behind that No Yobs thing with Mills Masters?
nah, I don't.
Okay, so real quick, Mill
I
Masters,
haven't posted
because
it.
most of them probably don't know who Mill Masters is. So Mill Masters, that's Alberto Del Rio's uncle or dad. It's one or the other. It's either his uncle or his dad. So
Uh,
he was known for being extremely difficult to work with. So they
Yep.
said Bruce Pritchard said he didn't speak a lick of English. But the one thing he could say is that he didn't want to lose to nobody, which in wrestling is called a job. So he'd say no yabs. That's all he would knew how to say. He'd say no yabs. If I come in, no yabs. That's what that comes from. That's why I said Brian, that Bill Masker style would have said no yabs. Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't do the job, especially big move.
but yeah, I mean, I really wanted a La Parka mask, but they didn't have it. It was either Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara.
You know what, Brian?
They had Sexy Star. It was in Cancun. Down
I
the
wouldn't want to
strip,
wear that
like
sexy star mask. You probably get cursed wearing that.
no, no, I'm just saying that that's all the masks that they had, but they had like different colors of the Rey Mysterio, different colors of the Sin Cara. But it's this little flea market at the end because there's like the hotel strip in Cancun, but at the tail end is the flea market, and you can find like thousands of these.
Y'all Southern folk call the flea market flea market. I thought that was a Midwest thing. I didn't know y'all call. I thought y'all call it a shoparama or something like that. I thought y'all call it some other stuff.
Alley, but it's the flea market. It's the flea market.
What you say, OG?
I said, Alley is pop market. Flea market everywhere.
So they two different. Okay, I didn't know that was. I thought that was a Midwest thing. I didn't think y'all Southern folk. I thought y'all would have called it we going to the thing or something. I don't know. Y'all would have called
The
it
mini mart. What the mini mart?
Dang,
the thing.
the thing.
The
He
thing.
on here messing up
Y'all
whole
Southern
regions
folk
over
got
here.
some weird work, man. Y'all, OG, are you old enough, or you? This was probably people older than
He
you.
tearing up whole regions over here.
Did y'all call stuff? What's the things called? They used to be out in the open field. They like a party, but where people were in small towns, how they party. They call them. I think they call Jew joints or something like. What was those things called?
Talking about
Uh,
a good joint.
yeah, that's some
You
Southern folk.
Marissa.
Marissa, cause she know what I'm talking about. Marissa from the South. Y'all know how y'all be talking down there. Everybody got their own lingo.
Dang.
Like
The
JoJo,
thing.
JoJo them over east. They say word up, bro. I don't even know what that even means, but it sounds cool. They say
Word up,
word up for everything.
dude.
Like
Word
yo,
up's been
son,
around
and
since like
word
the
up.
'80s.
Word up is like exactly. So you say word up.
That's a hip.
Yeah,
That's some
straight
hip hop
up.
music, right?
That
Even
Yeah.
Word up's been around since the '80s, man.
how you know this? You a bumbling Southern man. How you know that, Brian? You don't speak with that twang. How you know that?
MTV, dude.
I'm just talking shit, bro.
Dang.
MTV, dude.
He told you. Boo.
Hey, OG, you posing there. You from the South. How you gonna say word up? OG say word up all the time. You from the South. How you gonna say word up? You set tripping, man.
And then there's that song "Word Up."
Oh yeah, exactly. And Raph, yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
they talk like this with Raph at,
Boom.
but everybody in the northern part of in Minnesota or Canada, they say like vowels weird. Like they say a boot and all and all like oh
Boot,
yeah and all that.
a
I
boot,
guess
yeah.
that's how the white folks talk up there, but they be saying a boot and it's
A boot.
Raph.
Oh,
Everywhere
sorry. I'm
do they talk like
sorry.
oh
Sorry.
sorry? Yeah, exactly. They just pronounce like weird like stuff weird. And I just people on the East Coast, I love how they say orange. They say orange. I like that orange. Give me an orange soda. I just love the way they say it. Orange.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird with
Hold
the
on.
whole
That
with the
hold
verbiage
on.
of what stuff.
Yeah.
From Austin.
Now what you just say, TJ? You said soda. Who says soda? In what
I think
regions
that's
do
a
they say soda? Because we
I
say
think that's
pop.
a southern thing. That they say that in the South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think
We say
everywhere else
pop.
you must say pop, like the where we at over to the west. They say pop.
Northerners say pop. We say soda or
Soda
Coke.
is a southern. That's like I think that comes from Atlanta because a lot of the
Yeah,
major pop distributors like Coke in Atlanta. So that's
I
like a
think
southern thing.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
Coke.
okay.
We in Texas have Dr Pepper.
They literally call everything else pop in the North. You can have a Coca Cola. They say, "Give me a pop."
soda.
Or soda, rather. I'm sorry. They say soda. They call everywhere. I think in the East
Yeah.
Coast, they call
Soda.
everything soda or something like that. Yeah.
Soda.
They be like,
Yeah.
"Yo, word up,
What
son.
they
Pass
say,
me one of them
JoJo?
sodas or some shit." I don't know.
and
Yeah,
it's
let me
What
get
they
a
say,
soda,
JoJo?
yo.
You gotta
and
ask
it's
JoJo
They
what
be
they
like, let
say.
me get a
You gotta
soda.
ask
They be
JoJo.
like, let me get a. They
no.
be like, let me get a soda. Let me get a spray.
Another funny.
What was weird? What was weird to me though, like going to Florida, they don't have Dr Pepper, but they have Mr Pibb. They don't have Coke, but they have Pepsi. And same thing on California.
Yeah,
It's the opposite. They don't have Coke, but they have Pepsi. And but yet you come down like Texas, and then you come down to Texas and all the surrounding states. It's like, yeah, we want a Coke, we want Dr Pepper.
yeah. Another thing on the East Coast. This is the last thing I'm gonna get back on top of two things. So uh at the East Coast, I would hate to be somebody mama because the mama get asked all the questions. Like everybody in the East Coast would be like, "Word to mother, son." Like, what does that even mean? Like, word to mother. Like, what does that mean?
Word to your mother.
No,
That's
no,
I would
vanilla
hate to be
no.
ice.
somebody mama.
I like
That's
word.
vanilla
Word is
ice.
bond, son. Word
Word
is
is bond.
bond.
I
I
love
like
word
that
is
one,
bond.
son.
I love word is bond.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, we saying out dead ass.
Dead ass. No, dead ass. I think
We say
everybody
dead
say that.
Yeah,
ass.
I
yeah,
think that we say that
Like
over
dead
here.
yeah. They
Too.
do
ass.
say
Everybody
that.
say that. Now, you know what? It's funny. Actually, I was talking to a Mexican dude, and this shows you that the word it means something different in the Southwest. I used to work with him at Panda Express. He got real mad. I didn't know why, but he was like he wasn't a Paisa man. He wasn't a Mexican national. He was born here. So I said he cut like an onion wrong. I was like, bro, you tweaking. Let me show you how. He said, I'm what? Like, what is it? He got mad, but I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing to me. But I was like, do tweaking mean something different from where you from? He said, yeah, in California, you tell us we tweaking. That's like we have drugs or something. It means something different to them. And I found out that day.
Tweaking.
Oh, we say tweaking a lot
What
in the
I
Midwest, like you acting up. That's basically what it means.
No, but the way you said it is still the same meaning.
But he didn't. They
It's
didn't
like
he didn't
they
translate
tripping.
it that way. He didn't get that because he's from California.
No, I'm saying it's the same meaning. It's the same meaning because when you tripping or tweaking off drugs, you acting different. So when you say
Okay.
that such statement, that's basically what you're saying. You
Okay.
acting like you on drugs or something. What you cut that wrong? You tweaking.
Yeah.
That's where that statement probably came from.
Well, if
So
I
yeah,
say if
he
I
had the
say
right reaction.
if I say Jason, you tweak it, it ain't going. You know what I mean because you know the
I ain't
Chicago
gonna get
version.
offended by it. He probably
Yeah.
got offended by it, because of the drug
Yeah.
reference. But
Okay, that makes
I
sense. 'Cause I'm
wouldn't
like,
get
bro, you
offended by
tweak,
it.
and he was mad. I'm like, no, tweaking means you being funny. He's like, oh, that means something else different in California. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And OG, now this this is Brian. Brian was like, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Every region of the country got their own bias about other people and stuff. And I was like, Brian, you and OG sound the same to me because y'all both from the South. And then Brian was like, nah, I talk with more of a twang. You can't hear that twang when I talk.
Yeah, I got more of a twang.
I said, bro, to northern people, y'all sound the same to me.
The
If
only
you
other
get that,
the
if you
only
get
other
your
state that
thing,
would,
that twang, that thing all about it.
no, the only other state that would sound like us would be Tennessee. That'd be it.
Really?
Brian,
Tennessee kind of like somewhat
oh,
Midwest, though. What you say, OG?
Brian is from the Southwest.
Yeah, you are from the Southeast. And Marissa, I've talked to her before one time on the game.
Southwest.
Marissa, I don't know if she purposely do this out of her diet because she was
I always
born in
do
South
that.
Carolina.
Southwest.
Marissa does not sound Southern at all. Like when the one time I heard her through the game, she sound like a girl. Jason, she sound like she from here, like from Chicago or something like that. I deny it unless she was trying hard to not sound like that. She don't sound Southern at all. The one time I heard her talk, she sound like a regular person. Like she
People
sound
ask
like
me,
from here.
people ask me if I'm from the South.
Yeah, I can kind of you kind of got to drag. You got to float a lazy tongue. I can see that because Southern folks got that.
Ain't nothing lazy about what I be talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing lazy about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
This is going south real
You know what I mean?
fast. This is going south real fast.
We just
Ain't
Yo.
nothing lazy about what I'm saying. I be saying the words properly. You understand?
hey,
Like Alabama.
You need.
yeah, he do. But you know what
See, she
though?
was scared to talk. She said she was scared to talk.
But oh yeah, she claimed she was. Jason, our people migrated from South, so they kept a lot of that with them when they moved to Chicago. So
I
we
know.
all really,
Yeah, I
you
know.
feel me? So that's probably what it comes from. Because I mean, we obviously really most of us
I
was
got
born in
people.
the South. You feel me? Yeah, but
Yeah.
to settle the score between Brian and OG, it's a cultural difference between y'all too. OG black, so he gonna sound a little his southern twang gonna sound a little like more blackish than yours, Brian. It's because it's two different cultures. You know what I'm saying? If you unless you grew up in like the hood around a bunch of like like hood black people, you're not gonna sound like a black
did.
person. You feel me? Oh, you did?
I did. I grew up in the hood.
You grew up in the hood for real? I ain't talking about the hood
Yeah.
on your head. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
actual.
No, I mean I grew up in Hiram Clark.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know nothing about
You have Hiram Clark, Third Ward, Fifth Ward.
Okay. I thought Wards was a New Orleans thing. Y'all got Wards in Texas?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Oh, wow.
How you don't know who Maxo Cream is? If you from like the hood, he from the hood of Houston. You don't know Maxo Cream? You know who that is? JoJo. You know Maxo Cream?
I've heard of him as a rapper, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a big time rapper from Houston. Not
Yeah.
only a rapper, he was like big in the drug trade. Like he used to mule
That
drugs.
too.
Yeah, that's Maxo Cream.
There's somebody that go by his name, yeah.
Yeah. So let's this man don't know Meek Mill and Maxo Cream. Brian, I'm adding 3 shots to your calendar already. You got to April, so you got a lot of shots.
Wait. Okay, so the one drink I had tonight, how much was that? What, 2
I
shots?
didn't see no drink. Well, I gotta see you drink the drink. I didn't see no drink. No, that don't count. You see me when
I
I'm
had it. I know, but I'm just saying I had a picture of the drink and I drank it.
okay. Send me that picture. I ain't gonna believe you or whatever.
It's on the group chat.
And you really matter of fact,
It's on the group chat. OG
I'm
commented
gonna
on
look.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it. Last
OG,
thing,
Yeah, I
OG
seen it. I
commented.
seen it.
Yeah,
Last-
OG commented on it.
Brian.
It is a Texas old fashioned.
Now that I got your voice, though, you gonna get a Texas old fashioned ass whipping for this. You gonna put Nyla Rose on my F Mary Kill? I'm definitely whipping your ass now. You put Nyla Rose on my F Mary. Get back on camera for doing that.
Oh,
He's
come on,
not
man.
five.
You like some comfort, like
Okay.
that Tempur-Pedic love.
That's 35 shots now.
Oh.
Squeeze,
Oh,
squeeze.
You so wrong for that, bro. You
he
wrong.
said Tempur-Pedic glove.
Hey,
Arms
hey,
and
TJ.
pillows.
Hey, TJ.
It's arms and pillows.
TJ.
Yeah.
TJ, it go down smooth on come up, bro.
All right, Jason. I'm going to get that prune juice for you tonight. You gonna be boo-booing on air. You gonna be Andre the Giant boo-booing, but you can't go to the bathroom. You gonna have to boo-boo in the bag. Well, I'm gonna humiliate you. I'm gonna get you some prune juice. All right, let's get back on topic, y'all. We went
Okay,
up
fine.
for a
Be
minute.
like, all right, fine. You want to go like Abaddon? You want to go Luna Vachon? Or let's see,
You really want me to hate
Sue
you?
Young. There you go, Sue Young. There's your
Oh,
3.
easily, man. Mary Sue Young. No. F Sue Young. Mary, who's the old lady you said? The
Luna
old lady.
Vachon.
I'll marry her and then kill Luna Vachon.
Luna dead. We can't.
We speak hypothetically. I marry her. We speak hypothetically. If she's alive, I'll marry Luna because she got the most money coming. I definitely. Sue Young is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. Sue Young. What we left off on wrestling, Jason? Or OG?
What'd you say?
Y'all the clerical people. Y'all the 2 old folks. Y'all supposed to be taking notes. No, y'all.
We left off
papers. Y'all
talking about how funny our truth segments.
We talking about our truth or whatever. So Brian, you out with your desk. You probably with zero. Brian, go out of your way to see the Lacey Evans segment and the our truth segment. If you don't watch nothing else wrong, definitely go watch that. What else? Who worked tonight? Why the hell is who is these fucking clowns called? Why is Retribution still on TV?
They deserve to be on TV.
No, they don't. How? What? I'm gonna give you the flow right now, Brian. Why does Retribution deserve to be on TV?
I'm just antagonizing.
Okay, I was gonna make. I wasn't even. I was gonna give you a courtesy on that one. I was gonna grandfather you in on that one. But you know, and the bigger question is, why is Mustafa Ali still the leader of that group? You know what they should do with Retribution? Take Retribution to 205 Live and let them take over 205 Live. Put the title on Mustafa.
Retribution needs some retribution.
Yeah, they do. But let's be honest, they weren't going nowhere with that weak ass name to begin with. Nobody takes a group called Retribution.
Yeah.
You was better off
And
calling
they
them.
need some resuscitation.
You was better off calling them
They died.
niggas with masks. Go ahead, OG. Why you disagree?
No. You know what they need? They need the pipe up. on their team. That's all they need. That'll
They
straighten
need to
up
be
everything. We get that
baby Willow and take it
together.
out of town. Go ahead. Go ahead, OG.
Said they need a piper.
I think at least they're trying to do something. But at first, it was just they want. So now at least they got a story and they focusing on Kofi still. Mustafa back around that time when he was supposed to be part of. I think it was Ramble. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't aware that they had a story, but that's a good direction to go in.
Yeah.
The reason I wasn't aware because I stopped watching it because they weren't doing nothing before. So I just stopped. Anytime I even see Retribution on the TV, that's an automatic fast forward to me. I ain't even gonna watch it. So this is the second problem that I have. Why are they feuding with a bunch of clowns like the New Jet Day, like they a serious threat to these people?
Well, they feuding with them because of that Kofi Kingston, and just giving them something, giving the New Day something to do. Because right now Kofi hurt or something. I don't know what's going on with him, but they got this feud going on with Kofi. That's what Mustafa Ali's big. See, I paid attention tonight.
I see.
So, and it kind of made sense. So, and giving Xavier Woods because it's showing to do as a center. So, they might. Xavier Woods.
Okay. You know what? New Day needs a completely. They need to change their look. If I'm okay, I don't like the idea with the New Day at all, but I'll meet them in the middle. WWE. Change the look. Get them more of a serious look. They can still have a little gospel thing going on. Remember when they first debuted when Xavier was at that white suit on with the red shirt and all that? Make New Day look like that. Make them look serious. And I don't even care if Big E because we already know they're going to eventually put Big E back with them. So I don't even care if they put Big E back. But make them more serious. This whole clown, they should make them like liberal preachers. Like make them like be sitting out there pointing the finger at people that they should be like chastised to all the members in Retribution. Talking about how what you're doing is against God. Make them like delusional Christian characters. And I think you would get them over as they don't even have to be heels. Just make them because we already know it's SJWs like that that's for real. That's breaking into buildings and all that. It's people like that exist for real. The biggest problem with WWE Raw across the board, nothing that they do is culturally relevant to what's going on right now. All this stuff with these break-ins and the marching in on the Capitol, you need to make storylines out of stuff like that for people to actually care. If you want modern people to watch it, you got to make it storylines. Go ahead, OG. OG look like he wants to. They need to listen to some Brian McKnight or something. We can't.
OG's woman.
We can't even hear you. What's going on? I don't even know what's going on, but we can't hear you. Yeah.
What happened?
Brian, you think that'll work?
Yeah, push the envelope.
Because it's just nothing that the reason the attitude worked good as it did
is what they used to do is they push the envelope.
And that's when everybody watched. You telling me right now, I'm gonna say this. I guarantee you the media is gonna be a lot less interesting since Donald Trump is not on TV no more. OG said he'll be right back. He must got a headache or whatever. So yeah, that's all. I already said this to Jason when we talked on the phone. Trevor Noah and all these already not that good political commentary people not gonna have no material to talk about because Donald Trump not in office anymore. He literally built this career talking about Donald Trump. What is he going? And Jason said this himself. He said he thinks Trevor Noah is biased because I don't know what he meant. He's biased by like biased towards who specifically, Jason.
I think Trevor Noah.
No, I'm saying
he is pretty biased.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that bias.
Yeah, I mean, both parties are biased, but like when you get on a platform like that, you gotta kind of be open-minded, especially if you're gonna talk about politics. You gotta keep an open mind. You're gonna have a show that's supposed to reach everybody. Like when you bias, it turns off people like just sticking to one side and one side only. And to me, that don't help your side or your case because you just making y'all look good in it and saying all the bad about the other side.
Yeah.
I think
that's the same way I feel about Ben Shapiro. That's the same way I feel about Ben Shapiro. So that's why I got. Don't think that I'm picking on one side and not saying that the other side got somebody wrong.
No,
Ben Shapiro was like that too.
Yeah, you know what, bro? The thing I appreciate about Ben Shapiro, he believes his own BS. You can tell he 100% believes what he and it's refreshing having somebody like that because a lot of these SJWs and LGBT community they flip flop. It's like they go with a message from a passive aggressive standpoint, which you're not gonna really get
Yeah.
no momentum like that. Ben Shapiro, you can tell he 100% believes everything he says, and that's what look good, dude. I can guarantee you right now, you can go down to uh, no resources Alabama right now and ask the people down there why they voted for Donald Trump, and they will give you the most nonsensical reasons. But you can tell they 100% believe what they saying out their mouth. This is my theory right here. The reason a lot of people voted before everybody got in this mindset that Orange Man bad, basically voting Donald Trump out of office for dumb reasons, I call that Orange Man bad. So before everybody finally made that, they didn't come around to that till about 2000, late 19, 2020. I guarantee you right now, the reason Donald Trump won this vote because Donald Trump, despite what he's saying, is mostly nonsense. At least he was speaking to the poor man that feel like he was being ignored. That's why
Yeah.
Donald Trump won.
Well,
He
Yeah.
hold on.
and
He broke into the mind of them people, Jason Earlene. I'm gonna kill them. Them the people that voted for Trump.
Arlene, I'm gonna kill him.
Those he talks to stupid people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also he was talking about bringing jobs back. You don't hear Democrats talking about that. They
yeah,
talking
because
about
that was yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
what I said before. That was the selling point back in 2016. He so like all
Yeah.
the people that live out in the Midwest, he said, "I'm keeping the jobs here in America," and that resonated. And a lot of people felt like, well, the Democrats ain't saying that, so they're gonna go with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And which is funny because my dad told me because my dad started watching the news more and more, and then all the stuff that's going on, my dad just said, "I think you're right," and I just went, "I've been trying to tell you for months." I tried telling you for months, but you just were like, "Well, Trump is bad," and but now he's looking at it, he's like, "Trump was lesser of the evil."
yeah, you know. It's just like, and another thing. Speaking of which, dude, the politics of our country right now is a circus anyway. They might well just go to WWE and have a match. Why don't they just book a match with Biden and Donald Trump at WrestleMania? They are already fighting every single week on whatever
But they
platform.
both gonna die in the ring.
Hey, they hey, well, nah, I'm gonna keep that. I almost made a joke, but never mind. Well, no, forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm sanitize the joke. I'm an LGBT. I'm
You're
a
gonna smack
SJW.
down your vote.
Exactly. I'm an SJW to vote the joke a little bit. It ain't like they haven't had people die in the ring already. That ain't gonna be nothing new. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean? So
But yeah,
Just
but
gonna
but,
be a
but that was
massacre.
but that was the no, that was the funniest thing
They
though.
gonna
My
have
dad
a
just
heart
said, "I
attack
think
right
you're
in
right."
front of them. They gonna keep it on video. And people gonna be spreading that video around online all day. Talking about y'all
Oh
see
my god.
how Biden went down? He
Right,
didn't get hit.
right.
He dead. This is the part right here where he died. Right here. Look at it. Look at it.
You know
Rewind
another.
it. Just
You know
right here.
another character. I just thought about that. And Brian, hold that thought because I know you're trying to say something. I just thought about something.
Oh.
And Monday Night Wrath know who this person is. Robert Stone, formerly known as Robbie E from Impact. Do you know? And this is something that WWE should do that would be absolutely hilarious because AEW is literally taking shots at WWE almost every other week in some form of another. It'll be absolutely hilarious, Raph and Brian, and everybody that watch Wednesday Night Wrestling. If they made Robert Stone, aka Robbie E from Impact, if they made him a Tony Khan impersonation, do you know how funny that would be? I think he'll be able to pull off Tony Khan. Bro. He looked just like Tony Khan. All he needs is some nerdy ass glasses. That's all he needs. They should
That'll
make him
be
like
funny.
Tony Khan. I can see JoJo's face that he can already see what I'm talking about. If they make this man a Tony Khan impersonator, bro, that would be so funny. Have him had a nerdy mannerism and everything. You're like, we're doing this and that on TV. Like, make him like Steve Urkel or something, bro. That should be so funny. That'd be absolutely hilarious, bro.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's just, and then another downfall. Why is a guy, and I'm sure everybody on here know who Pat McAfee is, former kicker for the Indianapolis Colts. So he's on WWE now. Well, sort of. In addition to having a Pat McAfee show. How is a dude with the promo skills that he has? First of all, it's a sin for him to be in NXT. Like whoever put him in NXT
Hold
right
on.
now should be being they should have electro shock therapy up their ass. Whoever thought it was a good idea to put Pat McAfee on NXT to begin with. They need their ass whipped.
Is
With a
Raph
Cowboy,
still here or is he frozen?
he
I'm
looks like
here.
he's frozen like Elsa, but yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, your
Still in
video is
Vegas?
frozen.
No, Raph at home.
I was like, man, spent the weekend in Vegas.
I wish I was.
Yeah, man. Thursday night to Sunday.
Oh, okay. Where like which hotel were you at?
I was at the Link. The place called the Link.
Ooh, look at you, big baller status now.
Hey, Brian, you gonna be mad when you hear this part. I heard he had a Kiro Shida and all her friends came to visit him.
Oh my god.
They said they want. Can you get us that $5 foot long? That's what they said.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Why every time? Why every time? Why do we have to have these innuendos
Yeah, you love me
on
long
this show every time?
Okay, cool.
What the hell?
OG gone. What you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
They say you love me long time.
Look what popped up on my YouTube.
Hold on.
You can't even see that. What
It's
is
the pipe.
I can't even see it.
What is it?
What is that? Brian?
It's the pipe.
Man,
You're
it's
broadcasting
mask, bro.
live. It popped up on my YouTube.
For my show?
Yeah.
YouTube needs to be updated. What you got it on Juno email? Why are you just not getting it? That's your slow
No, I was just browsing.
No, I'm about to say your email is about as behind the times as the New Japan Pro Wrestling product. Now, real quick, let's go on a quick look. Bro. Can
Taking
somebody
shots.
right now, and Rav got dropped too on the whack. JoJo, Brian, Jason, and me. OG said he had a call. He had to leave. He got a call from saying stop talking about her or something.
Marissa, we got a free spot.
We got 2 free spots.
Come on, Marissa. Come on, Marissa.
So,
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
So
get mine, you go get yours.
Brian and JoJo, y'all are 2 people on here that watch that know about New Japan. Cause somebody, and I wish Rav, if you on here, get back on this day, because I want to get y'all opinion on this. For all the people, including Dave Nelson, she just put eyes up like, yeah, right, y'all. So
I know.
For all the people right now that are praising NJPW and talk about how WWE is terrible and Orange Man bad with Vince McMahon and all this crazy crap. Can somebody explain, since y'all think they the hot shit, and apparently Sports Illustrated think they do too, because they idiotically put 2 Japanese people over Asuka, over Mandy Rose, over Sonya Deville, over Otis. Are you kidding me? How is Otis not on that list? But anyway, they are always crowing about how NJPW.
Because
she said, "Why do y'all want me to call
we want to hear your input.
We just never heard you before. We just want to see you one time. Come in one time, we'll leave you alone.
Right.
We never heard you before.
And you know another thing,
Yeah.
Marissa,
That's it.
Marissa, in all seriousness, I know they be messing with your stuff. This is my serious perspective. I honestly want just a female to be permanently on my host on my show that I trust and that's knowledgeable about wrestling. You're knowledgeable about wrestling, and you've been on our show for a while. I just been trying to get a female like mainstay host for a long time. That's my reason. Go ahead.
I got an incentive for it. I will give you a free subscription to my OnlyFans if you call in now.
I don't know the way that
What y'all laughing at? What y'all laughing at? Like my OnlyFans ain't work. That's what y'all trying to say to me.
That was the wrong angle to come at. You was better off saying you would give us a Shelton Benjamin t-shirt. You should have said you were going to give us a Shelton Benjamin t-shirt. She would have called in, you would have did that.
It might be included. It might be included on the OnlyFans. Shelton Benjamin t-shirts might be included. Only OnlyFans.
He said
you
he
have to subscribe.
He said come over there and find out why him and Shelton Benjamin the gold standard.
Jesus, what the hell?
Now you done made her leave the whole show now.
Where we go?
How can we recover from this one?
She said I'm wearing this shirt now. It's weird that Marissa, I swear, it's strange. But But that's why I want you to call in. That's the short answer to it. So it's too bad OG them got off, man. I want to play F Mary Kill before he got off. He gonna run. Sasha snapped his fingers. She said, "Let's go." She rung a bell and he went running, I guess. But JoJo and Brian, for y'all the reps on here, y'all the New Japan constituents on here. Me and Jason don't even know, barely even watch it, but because
I don't
somebody
even have
explained to me.
cable.
Why you don't need cable to watch a New Japan? All you need is an antenna TV. They on like late night cooking networks or something like. I don't know what y'all.
The after hours.
And then when you finish watching that, you
Marissa
can watch.
said she want to play.
You want to play? Okay, we gonna play. That's what we gonna before we get off. We gonna play. So
Hold on, I'll be right back.
all right. Yeah, they on channels where you could when you finish watching they gonna toss salad. I don't know what kind of channel they on, but. They on Juno email or some shit like that. But dude, let me get to my point. So why their production has not been updated since like 1981? Bro, every time I watch that show, it's like a green tint, like a green hue on the TV. They look like they filming in like a haunted lagoon or some weird ass place. And I swear, every time I watch, it looks like a squid gonna go past the TV. They just look like they filming underwater or something. It's weird, dude. Like y'all got that dreary ass dungeon that survived World War I that they be filming
Underground. It's that
like
underground feel.
Brian, I need you to send them some. You need to be their production guy because you understand specs and RAM and all that type of stuff, so they can stop filming with that Game Boy Color. Like they film with Fisher Price baby monitors or some shit. That production.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
It's just that dungeon feel, that grit, grimy. It's the way it go.
And you got Josh Barnett over there with rah rah the greatest all time, Jim Ross talking gibbering and talking stupid. And you got Josh Barnett over there trying to call serious moves in the destructive sounding move in a serious tone. Well, you know it's about demolishing a human being's rotator cuff in the most debilitating way. Like shut your ass up, Josh Barnett. I like Josh Barnett as a fighter, but he sounds stupid on commentary. But speaking of which, JoJo, what did you think of Josh Barnett when he was fighting? He's a big ass dude.
Yeah, Josh Barnett was a big dude, a monster. What was it like about 6'4" or something like that?
And he had some power.
He's a giant. Yeah, but he just messed up his career, man, because of PEDs.
Oh, he was taking PEDs like Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
So did he get fired or was he forced to retire? What happened?
Well, he won the heavyweight title. Then he was supposed to fight and he got busted, so he got fired from the UFC. Then he went to Pride, and Pride don't care what you do. So he was just fighting there. He came back. What was it to? He fought for Affliction. Affliction was a small organization that was on the rise.
Yeah.
Trump was invested in it. He fought over there 2 times. He was supposed to fight Fedor. That was on the time where Fedor was practically on like a 30-fight win streak or something like that. And it was a crazy streak. It was a hot streak, a crazy streak. And he ended up being popped for steroids again.
Wow.
So the whole show was based on that one fight, and because he failed the drug test, the whole show got shut down, and the whole organization itself got shut down.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
Only after 3, yeah. But now I think he's doing a little bit of wrestling and he's doing some wrestling, some other stuff in like Russia.
Okay. Well, is he involved in blood sport too? When he doing something with blood sport?
Yeah, he was. I think what was it? He was doing blood sport. Then I think Matt Riddle took it over, and then I don't know who's doing that now. Yeah. But yeah, he did like 2 blood sport events, I think it was.
Before we had Raph fall asleep on us and hit his head or something, let me bring Raph into the show. Raph, question: do you think Master P show combining with blood sport will be a good alternative for professional wrestling fans to give them something else to watch? House of Glory and blood.
He has a show.
Huh?
He has a show.
Who?
You said Master P.
I meant to say House of Glory, not the show, but his wrestling company.
Well, House of Glory. Oh, okay, okay. House of Glory hasn't started yet, but
So
I
what is it like?
mean,
Just a building they bought? Like what is it then?
they brought the company. I mean, they still run shows, indie shows, but as far as them on TV or doing anything big, I mean, he hasn't put any money into it. I think
Okay,
it's just a tax write-off. But to answer your question, no.
why not?
Bloodsport. Here's why. Bloodsport is good just for one pay-per-view a year, one event a year, like they normally do. I mean,
Yeah.
Bloodsport. I mean, it's the name of it. You
It's
know,
barbaric, huh?
it's just a barbaric pay-per-view. I mean, they wouldn't survive. They wouldn't survive as you know, a show
What if
Yeah.
they
In the
what if they
background.
toned it down just a tad bit and made it like ECW?
No,
You don't think it'll work?
no,
Okay, fair
no.
enough.
That product won't work anymore.
You don't think nobody can do what ECW did ever again?
It's the Piper.
I mean, see,
Nah.
you got CZW.
True
Well,
that.
Look at
the
them.
thing, the thing with
Nobody.
CZW that I have a problem with, it really bothers me. And they've created, they produce a lot of stars over there. Jimmy Havoc, Moxley, Necro Butcher, Brody Lee. They got guys. I see. Y'all don't think I know just because I make fun of this Mark shit that I don't know what it is. I know what CZW is, and I follow a lot of this. I know the stars that came out of it. Because a lot of people, oh, you watch
Yeah.
WWE. First of all, don't disrespect me like that unless you want to be powder soft. That's not all I do is watch WWE. I'm a wrestling fan when it makes sense. I watch everything. I know what. So I've been watching wrestling for 22 goddamn years. I know what CZW is. So they produced some stars. This is the problem
Yeah.
with CZW though. When you let Marks 100% run a company, it's not gonna look professional. CZW, they got some people that could be stars that still coming. They lost a lot of their stars, namely like you mentioned, but all hardcore wrestling is now is two fat, out of shape dudes with a metal rock band shirt on, Adidas sweatpants, slapping each other with fluorescent light tubes. That's all it is. You gotta have it look professional looking. You gotta have somebody like Paul Heyman booking it, but have an actual businessman like Anthem or somebody like that putting the money in. Don't let Anthem choose people in creative, or you gonna have Impact Wrestling. Have them fund the company financially, but hire a wrestling man to run it. The problem now is Mark's running these companies, and they gonna have hardcore matches with a bunch of diving out the ring, which makes absolutely no sense. It's gonna look stupid if you let a Mark run it. But if professional people run it, then it'll be fine. Like Todd Gordon, who was a banker, his background was in finance, and then he hired wrestlers to run it. Namely, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Paul Heyman. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert was a booker like in Florida, so he knew what he was doing. He wasn't a good wrestler himself. I didn't think he was a big deal, but he's a great wrestler. That's what the problem with wrestling is. Just two fat fucks with Adidas sweatpants slapping each other. That's all it is.
I agree, and I mean, I will say one good thing. I mean, the cage of death. That's a really big thing. I mean, they did when they
Yeah.
came up with that. They're geniuses for that. So I enjoy the cage of death, and and their best of the best tournaments. But CZW nowadays is a bunch of guys over 50 years old, fat. Listen, Matt Tremont. No disrespect to Matt Tremont, but he's an example. I
It's
mean,
50-year-old man hitting each other with light
Yeah.
tube. 50-year-olds.
Yeah, he's right.
no,
Yeah, he's
Matt
right though.
Tremont got to be close to 60.
It's an old man like that in CZW.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tremont been there for a while.
Wow, dude. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of 20-year-old marks over there or something.
No, ain't no 20-year-old mark. CZW, everybody in CZW is close to 40 or over 40.
It's for the passion of the sport.
I don't know, man. Do they got Gypsy Joe over there? I wouldn't be surprised if Gypsy Joe were, because that ass beating Gypsy Joe took from New Jack was crazy. I know y'all.
I mean,
Man,
check this out.
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
tell
ever
you
fight
something.
that dude.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
tell you something. About 2-3 years ago, Tracy Smothers was over there. Yes, he was in the ring.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah, he's
Juggalo?
right.
Listen, you ever heard of an old show called Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, the ICP running. I know what that is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what you get from CZW.
Did they have
Almost.
Iron Sheik?
It,
Go ahead, Jason.
how about that? Was Wendell Cooley over there?
They probably did have Wendell Cool. Bro, Impact just booked old school Mike Jackson from Mid South Wrestling. He was an old school jobber. They booked that man.
That's
7 years
old. That was like last year, wasn't it?
Oh, what? Yeah, that man like 80. He was about to cough and die. Why was he on that show or whatever?
I told
I'm
you.
waiting on the Repo Man to come back.
The replay,
Oh,
bro. This is the thing. Hold on. Let's go back to the Juggalos. Raph, your face on this thing is stuck on the most awkward. You look like Bud from the Cosby. Do you see this, Jason? You said
Yes.
Bud from the
Yes,
Cosby.
Crab. That's gonna be your picture from now on when you get on here.
Well, take a picture of it.
Hold on, let me try. It went away. Damn, I was just. Yo, did you see? He looked like Bud.
Take a picture of it.
He looked like
Yeah.
Bud from the Cosby. You was like. He was like Bud, but anyway, what we oh yeah, I was talking about. Didn't the Juggalos? Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they book the Iron Sheik in a crack pipe on a pole match or some stupid crap like that? Bro, if they did that,
Yeah,
they so wrong.
they did.
oh no.
Jason, they booked this man in a crack pipe on a pole match. Iron Sheik.
That's crazy. And he didn't argue with them or fight them.
I think he was, man. He went on the. I heard he pulled his butthole out. Fuck you. Hey, JoJo.
That old man, he remind me of an angry
Yeah.
old man. Pulling his
Hell
pants
yeah.
down and all that shit off.
Brad,
Too old to be doing stuff like that.
Ram, I know you saw that video with New Jack, who was a Honky Tonk Man and
Honky Tonk?
Iron Sheik. Oh man, bro, let me go. They was fuck you, Jeff Jarrett. They was bro. I don't want to see another grown man's balls ever again, bro. I don't want to. I don't never want to. JoJo, man, I'm traumatized, bro. I don't, man. Did you
That's
see
a
that
dope
video,
match,
JoJo?
man.
That's a cool
Yeah, I
match.
seen it.
It's the pipe.
He was like, "Fuck you, Jeff Jarrett." The shit.
Fuck you.
Former Pan American, I break your back. And then, he used to be all,
Fucking bullshit.
I put you in a cabinet, I humble you. By and by, I fuck your asshole. Or whatever. I'm like, bro, come on.
Yo, that's worse than anything Vince did. That's worse than Vince.
Yeah, that's worse. Bro, Vince made his booty cheeks jump. Iron Sheik pull his whole nuts back out. It's some 12-year-old girls that with access to the internet that's traumatized for life after that.
Stop talking about
Yo.
Vince McMahon booty cheek clapping. I'm doing booty
Man.
cheek clapping. I can't take that image no more.
Man really
Video
popped it.
Back to see the video.
I can make it do tricks. Get out of here.
Bro, you missed it yesterday, man. We was on here clowning, bro. We had Booker T. With Rikishi was boo-booing in the bathroom. We had that going. We had Vince getting his booty buff. Like, this man was on TV, JoJo. He had on a G-string, bro, getting his booty buff. Like,
I remember. I watched it.
JoJo was like,
Oh, and then
he
and
said,
then when
he said, son, this man on here getting his booty buff, bro. He had a whole buff. Vince did that, bro. He had his booty buffed on TV, man.
And actually, when a delivery guy actually gave him a penis enlarger.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
He gave him a penis buff. And DX was like, Vince McMahon just likes cock. He said,
yeah.
No one gets to wear my dick.
Dick Tracy. He just like dicks.
Dick Embersol. Dick Murdoch.
That shit was funny as hell.
I love my dick.
Bro, yeah, Iron Sheik, bro, he take the cake. This man had his whole scrotum out on TV, bro. He's the reason for parental passcodes on the YouTube right now because of stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, guys like I don't know, man. He's off the wagon, man.
What'd you say, right?
Yeah, he's
Man,
definitely
Vince,
off the wagon.
bro, I remember when he made Shawn Michaels take a live piss
Wheat
test on
Ridge,
TV.
Colorado.
He had that
You
man
know
take
who
his
else is
own piss
crazy?
test, bro. What's that, rap?
Sabu was crazy, man.
Bro, I'm glad you said
But I
that. I
give
can
it to
listen to
Sabu.
talk.
Wait,
Go
I
ahead.
give it to Sabu. His wife is pretty hot.
That Janie girl or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I
She
don't know if she
reminds
got
me
no
of I
cigarette
Love
smoking
Gene. She reminds me of I Love Gene, but I'll never touch her. I don't know.
no,
Probably
man,
not.
she got more
I
yeast
won't.
than bread. No, I'm good on that.
I won't come back alive. You know you won't come back alive.
She out, yeah, he'll probably cut you up. That's something you find out there with Jason in the Royal Forest of Dane. I'll leave that where it's at. just smiling, bro. This
So
this
for
show went off the rails, but to end the show, let's do this last little F Mary kill because I don't think Raph was on the last one. And
I
man,
wasn't.
OG just had to get out right before we play F Mary kill. Hopefully it'll be on with us on Wednesday. But uh, let's try to do one. Uh, I'm gonna call this the Las Vegas horror category. Rav, this one for you, and these are wrestlers too, because I swear I can see them playing Las Vegas horror. How is the team of Bad and Bougie not in the WWE women's tag team division? That's because they really talented, but they do look like slutty Vegas horrors. Vanessa Bourne and Aaliyah. Man, Aaliyah, bruh, don't get me started on how good Aaliyah looks. Pakistani women stand up because Aaliyah is gorgeous, but
She's Indian.
she's Pakistani, man. Hold
She's
on,
Oh,
Indian.
hold on.
getting the races mixed up. Oh,
She's
you messed
she's
it up.
Canadian Indian.
Hold on, Brian. Hold on.
she's in the Dusty Road Classic, but I don't know who she's tagged with.
They're gonna have a tag up with somebody stupid. She's gonna be tagged up with Brad Loaf girls.
She's Canadian Indian.
Hold on, let me see, because I thought she was Canadian too. I think I read somewhere she's Pakistani though.
And how in the world am I in Wheat Ridge, Colorado?
Wheat. Now, Jason, we know weird sounding cities sound right. He in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, right now, Jason. So that's actually a place.
That's
Man.
where he is exactly.
Don't feel bad.
Pinpoint where he is.
Don't feel bad, Brian, because Raph always in like 8 different parts of Minnesota. I think Raph was in Snow Cone, Minnesota at one point or something. He was somewhere crazy.
Yeah.
He was in
Like every room that Raph walked into is a different city.
That's crazy.
Like if he walked in the bedroom, it'd be Minneapolis, and if he walked into the kitchen, he'll be in whatever Blue Ridge or whatever.
Yeah, that's
And in the
crazy,
bathroom,
bro.
he's
I
in
will.
Minnetonka.
Right. Yeah.
Minnetonka.
She's
Yeah,
actually
so he purifies himself
Brian.
in the water.
Brian. Can Brian hear me? Brian, she's actually Syrian. We both was wrong. She's actually Syrian.
Everybody got a lucha mask.
Yeah.
She's Syrian and Iraqi, according to her Wikipedia profile.
That's sexy.
Yeah,
And she's Canadian. She's Canadian.
She's Indo like Arab or something. Indo-Arab, basically. Canadian
And
Arab.
she's Canadian.
Yeah, she is. She's born in Canada. So is Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal, Santino Morelli, Canadian. Now look at that face. Oh, dang, you went away, Jason. You should have saw that face, bro. They had him. Rav, man, I swear, I don't know if you got a filter set up, but they be having your face. It looked like he was making a noise. Hold on, do it again. He was doing the Chewbacca noise. Yeah, he was a walkie for a minute or whatever. Brian, they could at least put a mask on that. That looked like a BDSM mask or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah,
It
let's
look like he about to go on a robbery. He about to go to rob a bank or something.
It's simple. Kill the Batman. That's what he's
Nice.
about to say. But Raph, this called it the Slutty Vegas edition. F Mary Kill. Carmella, Aaliyah, what's her name? Vanessa Bourne. F Mary Kill, Brian.
Oh damn.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'd marry Carmella. I'd fuck. What was the other one?
Aaliyah and Vanessa Bourne.
I'd fuck Aaliyah and kill Vanessa Bourne.
Same, pretty much same for me. Pretty much same for me. Brian, same category of people. F Mary Kill. I should have
I'd
gave you
marry,
two.
I'd marry, I'd marry Aaliyah. Fuck Vanessa Bourne. I'll kill Carmella.
Wow. Okay, JoJo.
I fuck with Vanessa Bourne, marry Carmella, kill Leah.
Okay, Jason.
I will not choose nobody because I don't know who they are.
I knew you. Hold on. You know Carmella. You definitely know who Carmella is.
I don't have cable. I don't have cable.
You don't know Carmella.
You seen Carmella?
You've seen Carmella
I've
plenty.
seen her glancingly. I didn't really get a good look at her.
Sure. All right, JoJo.
Hold
Yo.
on. I got a question.
Go ahead.
Which one has the cute toe?
Don't nobody care about feet but you, Jason.
All
Your
right.
feet-
Well, I digress.
Your feet don't matter until you get
I
married.
digress.
Don't nobody go take a
I
girl
digress.
to the mall and eat McDonald's and look at her feet. Don't nobody do that.
That's why you supposed to be looking for them in the spring and the summertime because that's when they wear the open toe shoes. You check them out.
So
you'll be
Jason,
fine.
feet is the deal breaker for you, huh?
Just about. I'll be fighting it, but just about.
So if Nyla Rose has some pretty feet, you'll give her a chance.
Not who is you talking about? Because I think I know who that is. I don't want no parts of that.
Nyla Rose is Nia Jax's little sister. That's a girl.
No, you ain't gonna tell me no stuff like that. I ain't gonna believe that. I ain't gonna believe that right there at all.
I can't tell if Brian laughed, but it looked like he is because his forehead is red. So it looked like he's laughing or something.
This is going south real fast.
I don't want no parts of that.
Oh,
Hey,
It's like I already had one drink. Might as well make it two.
yeah, hold on. Yep, give me a drink. I knock off two if you take a shot right now.
All right, hang on. All right,
still owe me about $2 million.
All right, just for tonight. And then after that, I gotta be good till April.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Just get it. Don't drink the shot too much. I'll take one with you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Marissa, you still here?
Oh man.
Right, right, Marissa, you got to say. You said you wanted to play. Let's give you one. All right. I'm gonna give y'all another one while I'm walking off. All right. What edition do I want to call this one? I want to call this the "She Kind of Look Like a Dude." That's the man dude. That's what I'm calling. Charlotte.
Huh? Charlotte. You said Charlotte?
Let everybody know this ain't gonna just be wrestling. This is gonna be an overall because a lot of these people, if I name for wrestling, Jason not gonna know who they are. Okay, this is gonna be called just just the man dude. Charlotte. Who else kind of big? Queen Latifah. Charlotte, Queen Latifah. Charlotte, Queen Latifah. And the mama from Sister. I don't know her name. I'll be right back. Y'all can play around with that. I don't know that lady's name. But the mama.
You talking about Jack A?
Yeah, Jack A. Huh?
Well, Queen
Ain't none of them
Latifah's
look
lost
like
some
no
weight.
man. What are you talking about?
Queen Latifah's lost some weight.
I know, but none of them look like men. What are you talking about? Well,
That's
I'm
what I'm
married
saying,
Jack
OG.
A.
That's what I'm saying,
love, Queen Latifah, then I
What
kill
is he talking
Charlotte.
about? None of them look like men. I just saying, I
Jason.
don't know. TJ got
Jason
bad taste in
clearly
women.
didn't hear me walk off. I told you I'm about to come right back. I'm gonna grab something from
I tell you straight up, I married Queen Latifah.
I don't know. Well, hold on. I heard Jason and Rav say some people don't look like a man. Man, that lady from Sister got a strong back. I don't like women that got strong looking back. Got a strong back.
You told me not to pay attention to feet. You paying attention to back?
Nah, a back is.
How you look at a back?
Jason,
How you take a back out? You say, turn
Okay.
around, girl. Let me see your back.
you would date a woman with a
Your
strong
back
back.
look.
I can say this
Okay.
right now. The most attractive thing, the most unattractive
You
thing
look like
about
you
Lacey
can
Evans
be
is her
bench
back.
pressing.
The most unattractive thing about Lacey Evans is her back. That's a turn off for me. She got a strong looking back.
Somebody feeling emasculated.
No, I don't got
Somebody
nothing to do
feeling
with that.
emasculated.
Brian, you want to date a woman with a strong looking back? Her back got development to it.
It makes sense. I mean, okay. Would you rather go with a more of a specimen like Bianca Belair
At least she's
versus Lacey
pretty.
Evans?
Yeah. Well, nah. That's in the same class to me. I gotta think about not necessarily. No, I view them almost the same way. They both pretty with
Okay.
strong builds.
All right, Marissa. All right, Marissa. I'm letting you pick. Should I go with the Woodford Reserve or should I go with the Vizcaya Black Rum?
If you think Marissa know what any one of those are, well, she don't even drink.
I have a bourbon and I have a rum.
And I have a red wine. Hold on, not my solo club. If y'all don't know about
Or wait, hang on.
Office Cup for the people that don't know,
Wait, hang on.
that's back to Prophet's School. This is what I'm taking a sip of. This is red wine. Orange.
Okay, wait. Okay, hang on. I also have some Awa Japanese whiskey,
We about to take that, right?
and then all of a sudden, I guess some Douce.
Oh, he got the Douce.
Yeah, I got the Douce.
Brian got more bottles than a nursery.
Or wait, hang on. Let's see. Should I go with the Bullet or should I go with the Captain Morgan Private Stock? Well, I got some Di Serono.
Brian,
Oh, there's my eggnog.
just for the sake of time.
Oh, there's my Drambuie. I have Drambuie.
Brian.
My
Dude.
Redemption.
Yeah, take the Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan.
You lucky you don't got no
Yeah.
Skull. If you had some Skull, I would have had you drinking that. If anybody know what Skull is, that's one of the worst vodkas you can drink.
Oh, fuck vodka.
It's gonna have you throwing up your skull. That's what it's gonna have.
Vodka should be banned and outlawed.
Except in Russia.
So I have
I
Drambuie.
only see why people drink that nasty
I
bullshit.
have some Redemption.
Brian, you got to pick one, man, because we can't hold up the show.
Patience, boy, patience.
You got to pick. You got to drink that Japanese stuff, man.
Which one? I have Sensei or Awa?
AWA, just because that sounds weird. It sounds like it means big red monkey anus, like The Rock will say. That's
Okay, well,
No,
I have
Cobra Kai.
southern Japan, and then I have northern Japan.
whichever one you said is called AWA. Drink that one.
Do that something. Yeah.
Awa. All right.
All
right.
That is a Japanese name.
Since
That's
Yeah.
not actually from Japan. That ain't even from Italy.
Wait, what?
He said it ain't from Japan.
it ain't even from the
Italy. That's
That's the inside joke.
Christ.
I'm going back to my first and second appearance on TJ's show when I got into it with the
Product
Italian
of
girl.
Japan.
Yes, it did. Jason was about to get stretched out on the floor by this Italian girl. She's about to beat the piss out of Jason.
Was that my first show or my second show?
Product of Japan.
I want to say first. I think that was her very first show.
Actually, I haven't had
Oh.
since then.
Jason
Well,
came
I'll
in.
take
He came in swole on that show, y'all. Jason, he was on there with Patrick, who's the complete opposite philosophical to Jason, and then he had this nut job Italian girl. That was a hell of a way for Jason to debut. He came on a very interesting episode because he had
She
the
was
alien,
from Italy. That's all.
he had Alien Man on there, and he had a PTSD girl. Jason, I need you to call into the show tomorrow.
All right.
PTSD.
We're talking about politics tomorrow.
All right. Here we go. Sensei.
Politics.
We're going to go with some Sensei.
To be specific, Joe Biden. What you were doing? Rolling up some weed? What the hell is that, JoJo?
Oh nah, it was my headphones.
I thought. Don't it look like you rolling up some weed? I'm about to say.
Oh
damn,
nah. Let me see. Hold
They
on.
poured that shot.
Oh, okay, yeah, it does look that way. My bad.
It looks like you rolling up a whole blunt.
Okay, poured it.
That's about 3 shots worth right there.
That does not look like 3 shots, but okay. That looked like a fourth of a shot. Oh, that's a big ass glass. I see. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see. It just looks small when you zoom it in. That is a big glass. I see what you're talking about. Okay.
As you can tell, it has nice legs on it, and by meaning legs, it has nice little streaks.
Brian, I'm gonna have you pay me in a minute for holding up this show.
He's
Hang on,
talking about
man. See, look,
legs.
look, no.
As a matter of fact,
on something
Jason,
like this, you got to relish in it, man.
Jason, I'm sorry, Brian. Say that
Uh-huh.
relish for a hot dog, but you owe me 50 coins now. For all
I
the
think Brian is already drunk.
now he sound like he is. He drunk and JoJo high.
Yeah, he off that
You
Duce.
want it?
JoJo over there.
He off that Duce?
He just rolled up a whole
Yeah.
8 over there. It took me a while to notice that you was messing with headphones. I thought you was rolling up a 20. Yeah. All right. Brian took a
Is
shot.
Marissa
Okay, I'll
still
take 3 shots off of that. You still owe me 27 shots, though. 26, because you took one with your dad. You owe me 26 shots over the next 6 months. If you break that down to 5, you'll be done in no time.
You know, I'd really want to
Well, if you
go.
do it all in one
I
show,
really
you'd be done.
want to go 1-on-1 with TJ at a bar.
You'll beat me unless it's beer. Only thing I could go back.
It don't matter. Pick your beer.
I
I
can
don't
do some
care.
light. Brian, did you not see my show when I finished 10 light beers in about 13 minutes?
That's light beer. I mean, like a 5th grader could do that.
First of all, I would hope no 5th grader would
I
attempt
can't.
that. Secondly, Raph don't even drink. I would have Raph on his ass with 2 beers. Raph don't even drink.
Dude, I drink Guinness, man.
I
Yeah.
couldn't even finish one.
I drink Guinness. Come
You
on.
must don't like the taste, then, Raph. Raph must not like. If you can't finish one, I mean you just don't like the taste.
I don't like the
Yeah.
The two people I love to see drunk. I would be surprised with JoJo. JoJo seemed kind of cool. The 2 people I love to see at any type of party situation that from our show. 3, now that I know he a square. OG a square old man, so he one of them. Now at first I thought he was a partier, but he is square. Raph and Jason. It will because they like 2 straight arrow type people. I love to see them in any like just off a beer. Like
I
that'd be
keep the arrow straight. You got to keep it straight. The can't bend or break. You know what I'm saying?
what if it's an LGBT arrow?
Man, I wish
Then
I wish I would have been in
dodge
Vegas same
zero.
time as Rav. Rav would have been my designated driver, would be like my designated walking aid.
Yeah. You would have been that messed up drunk, Brian?
Dude, I would have $300 bar tabs in Vegas, dude. I'd zombie walk to my hotel room.
Okay. Next time you go to Vegas,
I'd be zombie walking.
Next time you go to Vegas, no, matter of fact, I got the perfect song. YouTube, I don't own this. Let me play this real quick. Hold on. Jason, I know you heard this because I think this is a Chicago exclusive song. When I heard this song, they was wild. Y'all probably heard it elsewhere in the city too. Hold on. I just see JoJo laughing already. He probably already knows about to be something wild. Hold on. Let me play. I gotta play this.
Marissa, are you still here?
Oh yeah. Did y'all ever give Marissa that F Mary kill?
No, she never got one.
Hey, y'all. Brian gonna be drunk dancing off this right here. I know you heard this before, Jason. This was like 2010.
I go by the name Solo, and I got a new dance for the Midwest. We call this shit a chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk, I do my chicken wine, chicken wine.
I know you heard this before, Jason.
I don't do no single.
I think I did.
Chicken wine. I don't do no bird walk. Now I do my chicken.
Brian gonna be drunk as hell. He gonna be out. Hey, y'all. He gonna be dancing like this. He gonna be wilding out dancing. This was actually a song on the radio.
No.
That beat kind of slick too.
No, I can't. No, I could do this one though. Hang on,
Go ahead.
I could do this one.
Don't put on no Garth Brooks.
No, hold on.
He gonna play Garth Brooks. Jason, I can't believe you. You lost your card as a Chicagoan. You ain't never heard of that.
No.
I could do this.
We can't hear nothing. Sound like you jacking off. We don't hear no music.
The bus it.
We can't hear nothing.
Hang on.
That's because your input is your headphones. You got to disconnect it. We still can't hear that. It still sounds like you touching yourself. Say that for Jason OnlyFans.
What?
He says,
Huh?
Crap, now you see how we be on here, man. Like,
oh.
I can hear it a little bit now. Is that Khalees?
Erica Banks, Bust It.
Erica Banks? I ain't even never heard of her.
That's Sasha Banks' little cousin.
I was just about to say.
Bust It.
Brian just wanted to play something with Banks in it. Now that's another. You just added another shot. I told you Banks could. Unless you talking about putting money into my bank, I don't want that Banks period on this show. And it should be Banks without an S, not plural. If you say Banks plural, that's another shot. You gonna have some hair on your chest in a minute, Brian. If you don't already have none, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying not to crank it up real loud because people are asleep.
Brian, if you
I got one from Marissa.
Go ahead.
I got one from Marissa.
Go ahead, Joe.
You gotta pick 3 people. All right, but Lars Sullivan,
Damn.
Santino Morella, and Gilbert.
Marissa, I hope you heard that. He said, Marissa, F. Mary Kill, Gilbert, Santino Morella, and Lars Sullivan, also known as Lars Tuckman.
Gilbert's the legend.
He was on Raw a little week or two ago.
Yeah, I know what the dream match is. You know what the dream match is, CJ. You know
Him and Goldberg.
Gilbert and Goldberg.
I think he worked Goldberg when he was in WCW, I think. I think they had him work Goldberg one week.
I got Gilbert winning.
Yeah, right. She said that's not fair.
No fair.
She said that's not fair, JoJo.
I heard Goldberg doesn't like him.
At least you got Santino, Marissa. Gilbert, I mean, his tongue be out. He might know how to do
And
something.
she's like, that's not fair.
Stop. Oh, wow.
That's not fair.
Just tear the whole toe up.
You said,
Yo.
y'all don't want me to start getting ignorant with an E.
Oh.
Man.
I mean, he already got his tongue out. Y'all know what my cousin used to say all the time. My little cousin, he ain't that much little. He's actually taller than me. She said, "Yeah."
What she said?
I don't know, Marissa. You said F. Peyton Manning and somebody else that I didn't think you would have said. Oh, you said Gronk and Peyton Manning. So I don't know, Marissa, especially with Gronk. I don't know about that one. So we got to keep an open mind if you said Gronk. She said she had F. Gronk, so I don't know. Whatever. F. Mary, I'm trying to. Oh, my little cousin. Oh, man, I swear this dude a nut, man. He was nutty in his squirrel shit. He said, my cousin said, I bet Undertaker get at 5. You know how we say 5, Jason, in Chicago, 5? Like it was good, 5 or whatever?
Yeah.
He was like, I bet Undertaker get at 5 head because he stick his tongue out all the time. My cousin.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, you messed up the whole
can't have
thing.
Shelton Benjamin in every category. Marissa won't Shelton Benjamin in every category all the time.
Like we ain't gonna know whether she gonna pick.
Right. That'll be too easy. Okay, we're gonna have to give Marissa a gun to. Let's give her a gun to the head situation where we say Shelton Benjamin one of the people that get killed. Guards or Shorty G. Okay, he made it better for you right there. You got it. Now let me tell y'all something funny about Lars Sullivan. Sullivan.
This what Marissa be like.
Shorty G, you put Shorty G up in there, she ain't gonna get him because he got a small. Ain't gonna be no bitch, man. That's why she ain't gonna pick.
I was just thinking about Marissa. This is how she be. She be like, who are the 5 greatest wrestlers of all time? Think about it. Shelton Benjamin, Shelton Benjamin, Shelton Benjamin, Shelton Benjamin, and Shelton Benjamin. Because he wrestles hot fire.
Yep. I see that hot fire.
There you go, Marissa.
Yep.
So Benjamin greatest hits.
Mary Shorty G, F Ziggler, kill Garza. Wow, okay. You a Mary Shorty G,
Man,
you probably taller than him. Marissa probably taller than Shorty G.
Man, he's got to be pimping, man.
Know what I mean, man? Shorty D, Shorty D is smaller than he's shorter than a baby's attention span. I don't know if I was a woman, I don't want to be with him. But what was we talking? Oh, Lars Sullivan, bro. So y'all want to hear something funny? Lars Sullivan. First of all, his reputation is Lars Sullivan is always known for making fun of gay people. Right? That's his thing. I'm sorry, not gay people. He. She said he cute. So Lars Sullivan always going on the message board and saying something weird. Like he's always like hitting on the soccer mom and shit. They have to tell him to leave me alone. I know y'all heard stories about that. He's like been
Yeah.
harassing soccer moms and stuff on Twitter. So come to find out, he said something crazy about the gay people. And to show you how psychotic these SJWs and LGBT people are, they went back 10 years on this man's Twitter account and found out, hey, that he said under Stephanie Man profile picture, this is perfect fapping material. And then he was talking about, he said some homophobic stuff on like some and some racist stuff on some fitness forums, like some gym forums or something like that. These crazy ass people went all the way back to that and said, "Oh, you hate gay people so much? Why did we find out you was in a gay porn?" So come to find out, this dude got an alter ego where his name is Mitch Bennett, where he was in a gay. Did y'all know Lars Sullivan was in a gay porno?
And I saw it streamed on Twitter.
I heard about that.
Jason, did you know Lars Sullivan was in a gay porno?
I wasn't even looking for it. I was not even looking for it. I don't think that information.
No, it was in the news for like a couple weeks, and we didn't go look for it.
Yeah.
But the crazy part about it was his alter ego name was Mitch Bennett, and he had like a fake wig. So that, people would say his character, he should come back as Mitch Bennett, give him a fake wig piece, and then put him in a tight ass Ed Hardy shirt, and have him going up behind guys talking about.
Oh.
I don't know. To me, Lars Sullivan just looked like.
He's gonna be like Heidenreich,
Yeah, like, bro, can you believe they had Heidenreich rape Michael Cole on TV? Jason, they really had Heidenreich molest Michael Cole on TV, bro. Vince, the stuff that they be picking up is at Brian. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Remember that thing with Heidenreich and Michael Cole?
Yeah.
Bro, that the shit that they be putting on wrestling sometimes is ridiculous, bro. But let me try to find this Mitch Bennett thing.
Here's a YouTube tribute to Shelton Benjamin.
I don't know if she's gonna be able to see that because she said she barely can see us. So I don't know if she's gonna be able to see that. Yeah. Let me try to find it.
I wish Sheldon had won the U.S. title, man.
He probably still will. He probably will before the end.
Yeah. It's crazy though. That man still got ability, man.
Bro, look at this. I'm about to put it in the YouTube, Jason. Check that. I'll put it in the comment section. Jason, check this out, bro. She said she can't see your screen, bro. Right. You see this, Jason? I just put it in the comment section.
You know what, Marissa?
That's the porn movie he was in.
Marissa, you know what? You know how you can see it? If you call in. It's quite simple. It's quite simple.
Jason, check out the thing I just posted.
Derek Time here. How you guys doing? Good. Derek Time here. How you guys doing? Good. Right. And man, your first time being a blowjob for my guy, huh? It is, yeah. Better photos. Wow, what do you think so far?
Oh no.
So, see what happens.
Okay, look at it.
It's only 27.
What do you think about it? It's not.
Yeah, they had that clip all through Twitter.
That dude rubbed his nipple at the end. Bro, this should be his character when he come back. They should have him sexually harassing the cruiserweights. That should be funny, bro. I can see click. Hey, yo, what are you doing? That should be funny as hell. Bro, I know y'all heard some of the rib story, and Jason, I know this one gonna make you mad. But anyway, that was fun. I can't believe he asked him, have you ever had a blowjob before? Like, what? Oh, that's what that dude just asked Lars Sullivan. And Lars Sullivan was talking with the lisp and everything. That shit was weird as hell. But anyway.
I don't like bullies.
Bro, did y'all hear some of the ribs that JBL used to pull on the trainees? Dude, JBL is a weird guy, bro. JBL, apparently, I think Edge told a story back in the day when Edge was in the shower. For some reason, JBL, embrace yourself, sprayed shaving cream on Edge's ball while he was in the shower.
That sounds pretty good.
Yes, y'all heard me right, bro. JBL is a weird man, bro. Rav, you ever heard that story before?
No, I think
Mm-mm.
he got
Oh
tennis.
no.
I was halfway asleep, bro. So my bad.
All right,
Oh my
y'all.
man.
Closing. Brian, why you keep posting stuff in this thing like this girl can see this stuff?
She's asking to see Shelton Benjamin. I'm just obliging.
Okay. Why do they always get a black wrestler's gold hair? They did the same thing with Butch Reed. What's up with Vince? Do he got like a fetish to make black dudes like into a sex symbol? Why do they gotta wear gold hair?
He's a gold standard.
That don't mean he gotta have gold hair. Oh, she can say
Yeah.
that, but she just said show.
Remember, hold on. You remember Chili Willie?
Yeah, he had gold hair too. That
You're
swole.
welcome, Marissa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chili Willie used to be in WCW. Alton Sims, wrestling best sport. I'm guessing you like a little kid or something like that. Type of statement like that. Kevin Randleman. Who the hell is Kevin Randleman?
Kevin Randleman was a MMA fighter.
Oh, okay. First he said
That's the dude who.
wrestling
Yeah,
best
half
sport.
red,
He said
half
Kevin
black.
Randleman. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a fighter, huh?
Yeah. He damn near broke. Came close to breaking Fedor's neck in a fight a few years back before he passed away. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It was one of like the biggest slams in Pride history. Yeah.
Question: What old boy that got the podcast? He a former UFC fighter. He be on Rogan's show sometimes. I was watching him on Ridiculousness the other day. That dude is funny. What's his name? He a retired fighter. He got a popular podcast.
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, him. I like dude. He's funny. I like Brandon Shaw. He's a funny dude. I'm gonna have to get him on the show one day.
He's not funny.
You don't like?
He's not funny, but Alden Sims, I heard of that name before. Who is that?
We see Alden Shams at.
The guy that commented.
Oh, I don't know.
He be
Somebody
on our stream, I think. Yeah, he be on the stream.
His name is. He got a funny ass name.
Yeah.
Nut DN. Wait. Nut HD 1080 Crips. I don't know. That's a weird ass name you got.
I'm guessing with the Crips.
That's why I had to guess. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody named Alton don't sound like a Crip to me. You sound like you sell paper at Staples or something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
If that's your real name, you need a nickname. Your name need to be Little Stick or something, little Red or something. I don't know, Little Paycheck or something.
Or Sims and them.
Sims and them. No. He still sound corny. All right, the final thing I want to close out on because Rap already falling asleep, and I think Brian got to go in a minute anyway. But real quick.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta go to work in the morning.
It's 12:15. We're gonna finish this off with name that name for Jason. This is gonna be the segment we do from now on, Jason. You want to put a gimmick or a mask or something on? You just want to answer as regular Jason. All right, there we go. He back, y'all. We got the Fiend Lantern here to enlighten us. We're gonna ask him. We're gonna ask him to give us a thumbs up or thumbs down because he always talking about how names sound bad or whatever in UFC. And some of these UFC people got a random name. If I understand you, when you're a UFC fighter, you use your real name because it's a real fight, like a baseball or basketball or anything. Would that be? But y'all need some monikers or something like that. You got to be the Dangerous or something like that. But Jason, starting off, we're gonna start off with a wrestler, Aleister Black. Thumbs up or thumb down with Jason. Hold on, let me get a sound effect on that. Hold on. If you do a thumbs down, I'm gonna make this a sound effect. Hold on. You don't hit with this one. I know we've been on long, but we've been having a good time. And we had the whole click on it, so I had to go long, man. Ain't no telling when we're gonna be able to have everybody over here at the same time again. So we had to take advantage of it. All right, Jason. So what you thinking as far you don't like Aleister Black? All right.
So
why you don't like that name? What brief 5-second answer.
I told you they should just call him Black.
Good enough. All right, moving on. Adam Cole. Gay. I can't see what you're doing. Hold on. Thumbs down. 5-second answer. What's wrong with that name?
It sounds plain.
It do sound plain. It's I don't know. Would you
plainer than a bologna sandwich with no cheese or sauce mayo on it?
Exactly. What would you name? What would you name? Would you name him just Cole?
No, because Cole, you got Michael Cole, so no, that wouldn't even work.
You know
I would
what?
call him Adam. I would give him a different last name, Adam something else.
Make him a character. They always talk
Something else
about
with a
everybody.
C.
Always, the girls always talk about how gorgeous he is. Make him like a Ricky. Who the dude that made the Boston Crab? Ricky. Rick Martel. Make him like a Rick Martel type character, or like how they did Alice, or what's his name? Tyler Breeze. Make him a character like that. They call him the Panama City Pretty Boy or something. 'Cause he's from Panama City, so I don't see why not. Give him a gimmick like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
This type of character is just it's hard to take him serious. Okay, let's think of somebody else. Johnny Gargano, who I personally love. That's obviously sarcasm. You like Johnny Gargano?
The name is cool. The name is cool because you can use Gargano.
Right.
That name is cool enough.
You know what they should make Gargano like? Since they want to build a show around him, even though the show shouldn't be built around him, make Johnny Gargano like how they did Nunzio, where he got bodyguard, he got a family of people fighting for him. You can put Tommaso Ciampa, find some other Italian wrestlers. You can
I
put
was
Riddick
just
Moss,
about to say. I knew you were gonna say that.
put some big dudes up in there to work for him and make him like the Nunzio, where he's a sneaky type dude that always get the victory. I would like Johnny Gargano if you built him up like that. The problem with him is he's too small to be taken serious. Make him like Nunzio. He already Italian. His name Gargano, so you know he's Italian or whatever. That's okay. Let's go to some girls. A lot of these girls got playing that. But you know what? Despite how much I dislike her, Sasha Banks is a really cool sounding name. I actually like that. She sounds like the character that I see in my head.
I got
Like
Shot.
Yeah.
I got a name.
Shot.
I got a girl name for you.
Go ahead, Jason.
I got a girl named Kyrie Sane.
I knew he was gonna say that.
What Kyrie saying, man.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Jason, let's meet in the middle. So if her name was just Sane, oh sorry, not Sane, but just Kyrie, would you? That's Japanese. Would you be okay with that?
No.
What would you change
No,
her name?
her first and last name. Her first and last name have to go.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to pronounce it if they call her something else.
She has to be Kiyo Suzuki.
Okay.
Oh god.
Only Jason. Only Jason would say.
Oh god.
That's what you get for that.
Burn.
That's what you get for that. Oh,
Dude,
whatever.
dude, that's a picture of prune juice for you, man.
What you say? Right. What you say?
That's a picture of V8 or some prune juice.
Yeah, exactly. Jason, I'm getting some prune juice from the store next time I go. You gonna drink some prune juice when you?
With some angel food.
We gonna have you.
Y'all still be hating on Kenzo Suzuki, so I don't want to hear what y'all got to say. Y'all don't even like
That
Kenzo
ain't-
Suzuki. So what are y'all talking about?
Get
I
a
don't
picture,
know what that is.
get
I
a
thought it was
picture of prune
motorcycle.
juice and some angel cake.
Exactly. Remember that episode?
Oh,
Carmen?
that ain't gonna do nothing but sop it up.
Remember that episode?
It's definitely gonna go down smooth. Gonna come up rough.
Remember that episode of South Park where Cartman had an anal probe? That's what Jason gonna get live on air one day. He keeps saying stupid stuff. Jason gets the anal.
Oh,
Hey, y'all.
no.
People that like ridiculousness, my goal is for me and Jason when it get warm outside, we gonna try to do something like I'm even gonna be involved. I'm gonna do some stupid stuff. For people that think I always had Jason, I'm gonna get on and do some stupid stuff too. And we gonna just go out and film just some crazy stuff. We haven't done the grocery store scene soon, so when the weather get decent, I'm trying to get Jason to do that again. We gotta go somewhere we ain't never been. We've been to Walmart, Target, gas stations. We gotta find somewhere we ain't never been. I might take you to a steakhouse or something like that. Then Jason gonna walk to the steakhouse. We gonna have them crazy masks on. Jason gonna be like, "That's too much money for $5."
Yeah.
$5. I can't get a steak dinner for
I'm
$5.
like,
Talking stupid.
I'm like Chris Rock, and I'm gonna get you sucker.
What he doing?
Let me get one red. Let me get one red.
You got to watch. Go watch that. Go watch that clip with Chris Rock and I'm gonna get you sucker. You'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Go
You
watch
got change
that clip.
100.
Hey, what Godfrey say? What she say? What she say? What? That shit was funny. Bro, Godfrey did a birthday party, bro. He said, yo ass. What you say? Homie was dying on that, bro. That shit was funny as hell. That's just like when people say I do Uncle Ruck. He'll think y'all
Oh my God.
I must. What he say? He said you must.
You must think
I
you
know it.
smell like fine cinnamon.
Wow. Where's the gun? Where's the gun? That shit was funny as hell. He said, hey,
Oh.
now, Robert, I will help you with your bags, but you're a coon. That shit was funny as hell.
No. The Exorcist bit. He's like, we must use these great tools that the great God has given us: a
Oh,
noose, a whip, a branding iron.
yeah. A
These tools
job
strike fear.
application.
A job
He said
application. When he said a job application, I fell to the floor laughing.
He said, hold on, everybody grab what you can. He
Oh.
said, whoop that nigga's ass. That shit was
Yes.
Get your black ass out here.
we always got to end on the clip. We got to hold on. Let me find a good ruckus, and we gonna end the show. I know we be keeping people long, and Brian got to go. This last,
Reverend Father Uncle Ruckus, no relation.
right?
Oh man.
He said, I find it interesting. I got 32 jobs, and black folks say they can't find one. He said, yeah, Mr. Charlie don't hardly pay anything, but it looks better on my resume. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah. Let's find this Uncle Ruckus real quick. He said, that's what your niggas wear on your feet these days? Sneakers. He said, next we gonna go E-rate women and loud. What you say? Oh, let me try to find some good ones.
Damn it, this is the fourth week in a row you canceled on me. The yard looks like a jungle. Well, Tim, you three vine swingers should feel right at home. I'll be there when the white man don't need me no more. And let this be yet another reminder that no matter how much money you got, you still just a nigga. Now, settle down. Let's go deliberate. I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here. Kane.
Man.
Your boy Cotton Baboon.
He threw a brick at
Damn, there you goddamn chunky cheek monkey. Ruckus, what the hell is wrong with you? Down there in the Phil Robert. This here's between me and Martin Luther so-called King. Only King I know is Elvis Presley. God rest his soul. Oh, you don't remember me. I've been throwing bricks at your marching ass since 1959. And so, brothers and sisters.
And so I got it.
Some bitch.
Fuck you all, I'm moving to Canada.
Thank God for the white man's infinite mercy, Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah.
If it was up to me, I'd unleash the hounds and turn y'all niggas into puppet child. I was happy at the back of the bus. And his big wife. She don't need to be in the White House. She should be in the WNBA shooting foul shots. You gonna have to ride for my old dead man, Mr. Obama Hussein. I like to think it was. Oh, because they don't know that I am currently living with the heartbreak of revitiligo. That's a skin condition that's the opposite of what Michael Jackson's got. Every morning I Luckily, I hadn't gotten much darker in the last few years. As you can see here, I enjoy building small shrines to certain special white people who are important in my life. This one here is dedicated to John Wayne, great white man. Didn't take no shit from niggers, Indians, nor Mexicans. And this one here is him. Now this one here is dedicated to the most soulful soul singer to ever live. Yeah, I work about 32 jobs over the course of a week. I think it's interesting. I got 32 jobs, and most niggas say they can't find one. Now, one of the great pleasures of my day is taking all these pretty little white children to school in the morning.
This shit was
Hey,
funny.
now, Mr. Billy, I keep the bus nice and clean for them. These kids are cute. Oh, hello there, Miss Madison. Here's my little sunshine. Hold it right there. Where's the gun, huh? Where's the gun? Go on, get out of here. Go do your little hyphy-fifey dances and nigga monkey shuffle somewhere else. That's right. Get your lady asses some exercise. Y'all just gonna be rappers.
get into a beef, and then shoot each other.
Oh,
This is what niggas do, right? Buy sneakers. Then maybe lady will buy loud stereos and B-rate women and rap lyrics. Is this the kind of shit you niggas put on your feet nowadays? It look like a damn astronaut shoe.
Oh shit!
Named after a white man's theme. Excuse me. Dark end of zebra shirt. Can I get a Bruce Jenner sneak up there? I'm not leaving here till I get me a shoe named after a white man. John Stockton, Pistol Pete Meredith, anybody.
I ain't saying I like Democrats. I don't.
This shit was
Sure,
funny.
but they
This
do.
Patrick right here, Jason.
But the Republicans, they don't fucking come down the half. Yeah, you look at that rep. President over there. He done got no. What you trying to say? He not rep. I tell that motherfucking Bush to kiss my black ass.
Now that's enough. Time out, Negro. Time out. I can't sit here and let y'all bad mouth my president. Did any of y'all niggas hear the president when he said Iraq was central to the global war on terror? Or did y'all miss it because he wasn't speaking in baboon?
Yo.
Fight for our freedom.
A little more off the side.
A little more off the sides, please. Damn gorilla terrorist.
He said, yeah, Ruckus wild. It's the last part, though. Ruckus is wilding out, man.
May white God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could.
So this is the plan. Uncle Ruckus.
Let's get this party started.
You got bad credit, Robert.
Removing an evil nigga spirit from the Negro is as hard as removing the stank from a hunk of shit. We must use these tools that the great God has given us. A whip, a knife, stick, a brand and iron. These things strike fear into a nigga heart. A job application, a hard conversation with the nigga. The nigga will lie. The nigga will make excuses. He will use words he don't really know. If he gets really desperate, he may start to rap. Oh, damn.
You all are spectacles.
And no shaft.
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Powerful nigga.
How are you? Nigga, Reverend Father Uncle Ruckus. No relation. In the name of white Jesus and all great white men who have come thereafter, I command our black nigga soul back to the depths of hell. Is that all you got, nigga? Oh, no. That's just a tip of this iceberg. Breathe, nigga, breathe. See, to understand the story of Captain Pete, you gotta know a little something about slaves. Now, if you think niggas is worthless and lazy today,
Oh, last part. This is funny.
Oh, he was wilding. Yeah.
He said, can we play? Oh shit! What Riley say? He said, oh shit, we got niggas back here swinging from tree to tree like some old tar.
Right.
He said, run that back. He said, gladly. Oh, look at that nigga go.
They gotta go. Yo.
Oh. For good jobs, food, housing. I'm telling you, slavery was the best thing that ever could happen to Negro kind.
Okay, first of all, none of that is true. And don't trust them new niggas, it's not a spirit.
Hush your mouth and learn your history, boy. Slaves sang that and many other joyful songs.
They was over here making watermelon martinis. You talking about racist, bro? What the fuck?
All day. Dead arson crap, crochet, and water balloon fights, everything. That would work.
Hey, y'all, Master's coming. He's coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we go. Look, God, he asked me to take you in as slaves, and this is how you repay me. All you do all day. You know what I'm saying?
You just stop lying, Bobby. Stop it. Stop having so much fun.
Hey, Master, won't you do me a favor and master these nuts in your mouth?
Y'all want to get a timeout? Everybody is in timeout right now. Man, you ever notice how white people sound when they get mad? I've had it. Everyone's getting a timeout.
Hey, Master, the end to send a message for us.
I don't know anyone named Dean. Dean the who?
The end of my dead, nigga.
Everybody want to tell it.
The end of this dead. Get to work now. Now,
I'll take a time out.
sternly, but roll it on yourself. I want to do a little bit of work. What's wrong with you, nigga? We got this Navy shit hooked up just like we like it, and you wants to fuck it up with work. Now, looks, before we kill him, get this nigga Catcher free. Even if we could escape, Catcher come get us. Catcher Phoenix don't ask another person. How's it gonna do that? We'll use them. That high yellow mulatto Jezebel hussy.
Hey, that's my great grandmother. No need to get emotional. I'm just
Hold on, that ain't the right video. Hold on, let me say it is right here. I don't know what that is.
Randomly does more.
You know that was funny. That ain't what I was looking for.
Looking for one name.
now they took a field slave named Catcher Freeman and told
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's it.
Catcher Freeman retrieved over 700 pieces of human property to their respective owners.
Ain't bringing around that story. Look, you see that nigga flip from tree to tree like on some old Tarzan shit. Wait. Bring me back. I gotta see that again.
I'll be happy. Nobody really knows Catcher so good at tracking runaway niggas. Some believe he has supernatural powers. One legend says that he could actually talk to his own. Whatever gets deep, didn't matter how fast he runs.
Man, this dude is off the chain.
Catcher was and I mean it.
Bro, that was.
No.
he said, run that back. He said, glad. Look at that nigga go again.
Oh, man.
All right, people. I know we kept y'all on here for a while, man. We had a good time, though. Y'all lit up that comment section today. We'll be back on tomorrow with some Politics Wednesday. We're going to have some more fun on the show. Raph finally woke up. He was on the way he went, but he was asleep. So, yeah, support everything. JoJo on Twitter. Y'all can find everybody under my thing, Mr. B. Right, the MMA guy on Twitter, JoJo.
Yeah.
Brian Thailander 1980. We got to catch him. Shout out. We probably kept him on way too long. He owed me some drinks. Don't think I forgot. We took a drink for y'all on here. Young Reedy 1988. Raph back in the house. He was away in Death Valley for a while. No, he was out. He's back. OG was on here for a while, but I guess his bunions start hurting or something. He had to get off. But you can find him at OG 24/7 365 on Twitter. And last but not least, the man from the Royal Forest of Dean, Jason. You can find him on I lost my train of thought for a second. You can find him on Twitter and on OnlyFans at DoMe22.
Yeah, sell my OnlyFans too. Sell it.
Yeah.
3 E's, 1 S, JAW. Get on there and subscribe today.
He had DoMe22 in his first movie. It's called Shaving Private Ryan. So y'all can go find him over there.
My first movie is called Smack It Up, Flip It, Rub It Down. Hello.
All right, y'all. So, we'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Wrestling was really good tonight. Good job, WWE. Keep the momentum going, and we'll see y'all later. All right, y'all. Did I before you leave? Oh, he's gone.
Already?
He dipped like shit. Did I? All right, Brian. I know you got to go to sleep, man. Thank you. We're going to need you tomorrow.
All right.
I'll talk to you, man.
Later.